Let's go tell people. I'm gonna tell people that I'm back.
Oh yeah, we're back. Oh, my Steam crashed.
Fucking better. If it does, we're leaving you behind. Like it's just how things are gonna happen, unfortunately.
I'm just fucking with you. Let's do this.
Fucking, I can do it. I can give things to people, Jake. See, look, I do this all the time. It's copy paste and boom. It still says Oblivion.
That's funny.
Why does it still say Oblivion?
That's hilarious.
I know the thing has changed by now.
It's still Oblivion.
When I linked it to some other chat, it said dark, but it had the icon.
I'm done. I'm fucking done. Everything.
I mean,
Good night, everybody. I'm fucking done.
There's good news in this. I have no lag when I roll a dice.
That's great. That's
Hooray.
fucking wonderful. I'm glad that everything that we just went through was to solve a slight lag from you fucking rolling your dice.
I just thought I see everyone else roll their dice as well.
I just rolled a d20. I just rolled a 20. I'm sad. That could have been
Yeah.
useful.
Yeah, Matt has cursed you.
Alright, so guys, the reason we had to completely shut everything down is because my connection cannot handle hosting a server, streaming, loading in a whole shit tons of things for said server, while 4 other people are also loading into said things that all come from my connection. It's just not something that I can do. And I knew that the only way that I could fix it is if I completely restarted everything. So that just happened. Luckily one of the people among us remembered not to come in until I gave the say so. So you know we're gonna be giving a bit of a clap toward Magnus for his Magnusing today.
I thought we agreed that my full name was Magnus Trojan Prospero.
I acknowledged it. I didn't agree to it. Besides,
Well,
you have to change your ID. As soon as you change your student ID, you can do that.
You're gonna have to put that in with the school, and they're gonna have to get on that. It might take
Wait,
2 to 3
Where
months.
is his school ID? Where's his school ID?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
Oh man, why is there a black card on your table? Oh no.
That'd be funny.
Wait, where is that's? Wait. That's not it.
No, that's not it.
I don't know where it went.
I don't understand, Levy. He's like, the thumbnail is dark, the title is dark, the link is Oblivion. That's something. I don't understand either, alright?
It's a real mystery.
But
My
yes.
ID is gone.
Everybody, when last we left our incredible duelists.
That's a lie, and you know it.
I'm amazing. I haven't lost once when it mattered.
When it
matters.
Right.
We had several things going on along the student body here. We had several people going and doing several pretty neat things all around the same time. But the most important thing that we had gotten from last game was, of course, Mickey got his date. As Makoto went on his date, heading down deep into the well with Alice, having let Alice in on how to get down there. Apparently, she had seen somebody coming and going around the waterfall, but you know, whatever. She made sure to let you know while you were down there that she was, you know, if you wanted to be brave or anything, like she was definitely do not trust anything, and you're like whatever, and you went through and. She warned you.
Hey.
She
I'd
wanted,
say the
she
date
wanted
was
Makoto
a
to be
success.
brave while he went down with her.
Here's the thing. I think the date was a success because, well, we got wet. I got wet.
I hate
fell in
you.
water.
This has a distressing lack of innuendo.
I want you to die. You should have drowned back there.
You know, like there was a joke about plunging into the caverns with Alice, going down on her.
I was thinking it, but I'm like, no, this needs to be self-deprecative. He doesn't deserve an innuendo
This is
after.
why you go in the volcano.
This is
I
why
was
he goes
also-
in the volcano.
I too was thinking of it, but then I remember it was Makoto and he doesn't deserve it.
And yes, chat. Technically, I was the last one to log in before the crash, so it is technically my fault.
I want to beat him with the crowbar.
Hashtag goddamn it.
However, the night had come. Eventually, through everyone's antics throughout the entirety of the day yesterday, whether that be just randomly dueling people or going about several very very interesting occurrences, including the date, everyone had made their way back toward the dorms eventually. As night was settling in, they were all getting ready for the next day. Another day of boring, old, regular, everyday school life.
But I have a vitally important question.
What's that?
Did I finish my trashy vampire novel?
You did not finish the novel. It would take more than a day to read that trash.
That's a lot of trash, man.
That is a lot of trash. It's a pretty thick book. Really tiny letters.
God damn it, Ryan.
You got around the point where the two vampires were kind of like one vampire was kind of like a different type of vampire than another vampire. So like he was letting the second vampire feed on him, and it was kind of talking in an erotic way.
Oh, one of them was like one of those vampires from Japanima that jumps around.
And
It was-
Makoto did do the research. There are about 300,000 words in the novel.
Thank you, Makoto. Your nerd bullshit is as helpful as
Throw him off the cliff.
Speaking of the cliff, however, as the night went on, I'm trying to think which one of you would probably be the most awake to do this. Probably, honestly, Jess.
Oh
Since
no.
all Jess did was read trashy vampire novels.
It's really good.
It's so terrible. There's like 30 misspellings.
Jess,
there's not much better.
hours into the night, after you and Tess had already laid down for going to bed, a strange noise goes over the island. It's a very simple noise, and you immediately know what it's from, but it's still very strange. You hear the horn of a ship.
I'm
A
curious.
very big ooh type of horn.
Oh shit.
I won't go look.
You make your way over toward the you make your way over toward the window to your dorm as you are watching around over in this direction. I'll use Nate as a marker. Around over in this direction, a ship seems to be approaching the docks. It is not a ship that you had seen before. It's not like a yacht or anything that has all your cards on it or anything. Don't worry about that.
It's not like a suspicious yacht.
Oh, that's exactly what
How
I thought.
tired do I feel?
You're pretty tired. You were sleeping for a little bit. It's like you just woke up from this. You can still go out and look at it if you want to, but going down to the actual docks, there's a different story.
I'll go out, walk towards the cliff to get a better look.
I might have forgotten. You know what, Summoner of Eclipse? I didn't forget. All right. It's just I thought you guys wanted to see. I thought you guys would have liked to see Tucker for a little bit longer. It's all I'm saying.
Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, Blue, you are feeling a little tuckered out. Eh.
Monkeys show up and kill you. So
They beat the shit out of you and take all of your cards.
every one of them. They even take Magnus's cards. So
I wasn't even part of this.
that's how bad you got your ass kicked by monkeys. I'm just saying.
I wasn't even part of this adventure yet.
Magnus
You make
is
your
the
way-
only
you make
one
your
that
way
shouldn't be
outside of your-
punished.
You make your way outside of your dorm. As you do, you kind of go over to the side of the dorm and you're watching as the ship is pulling into the docks. From this angle, you can actually see the ship has a Duel Academy logo on it. This is obvious. This is obviously the main ship of the main ship of the island, the one that everybody came into the island on. It seems as if they're just kind of having it go on its rounds. What do you want to do?
I mean, like you said, going down there, I'm gonna assume I just don't have the energy to do.
It's more again. It's like really late at night. You just now kind of woke up from having like 2 hours of sleep.
How well lit is the dock, just in general? Like, can I see like people
There are
walking around?
lights on the dock. Yes.
Since it's like really late, I'm probably just gonna like watch the boat for a bit. Like, oh man, that's the boat. I wonder what it's doing here in the dead of fucking night.
Again, we'll use Nate for a. The
Reference.
boat comes into dock around here. So the boat has docked long ways at where it's supposed to be. With that being said, do you want to head back inside? Do you want to try to go and... I mean, you can try to go to the dock if you want to. I'm just saying you're tired.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go there. I mean, even if I was awake, because it's like the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna like watch the boat for a bit. It's like, what is it doing in the middle of the night? From which way it's facing? Can I see where people would be getting on and off?
Unfortunately, no. The boat is on the other now at this point docked. It's not really you can barely see the top of the boat at this point.
And how far would I have to go to get a better view?
Well, I mean, if you look at this, you're like right here.
Yes.
So like you'd have to go down the road to get a good view.
Yeah, that's a lot of effort. That's neat. There's a boat. I'm going back to fucking bed.
Okay. Just you saw a boat. It's pretty interesting. As this boat docks, you eventually hear another whistle of said boat as it seems to be just docking, like it's getting ready to stay put where it's at. As you go back inside, the rest of the night seems to go pretty normally, as far as normal nights go. How come? Is he at the volcano? He's not at the volcano. What did you guys do to him?
On his table.
Oh,
How'd he get there?
it's like, what did you guys do?
I found it on the floor and put it on my table.
Oh
He
right,
was
I
on
did
the
that
floor.
when they said to drop you off a cliff.
The
Forgot
turtle
about that.
longs on the ground in the dirt.
Okay, you guys are crazy. With
Yeah,
things
really good.
going from day with things finally ending for the night, it's time for us to reset. As the morning comes, flip. With the morning, however, which one of the ones on the top would be the ones that hear this more? No, I don't think it would be either of you, honestly. Again, it seems more like Jess would be the one for this. Jess, would you like to roll me? You have a horrible instinct. Would you like to roll me really quick to see if you probably won't make it.
10.
Jess, you sleep.
Good sleep.
With that happening, you guys aren't actually going to know this until your alarms go off, I guess, because I doubt the other two would even have any way of knowing.
Yeah?
With that happening, Magnus, Toby,
Hey.
Yes, I am here.
the two of you had a pretty decent sleep. You guys had your duel at the end of the day. Everything seemed pretty chill with things going on with that, and dreaming time has never been. Dream time has never felt so great. Your
Say we
your
wonder why
alarms
Toby's
your
on the
alarms
top
go
bunk.
off for you guys to wake up. However,
Alright. Time to wake up. I'm getting up.
You're gonna get up.
Yeah.
You just throw your legs over the top, jump down.
Whoop. Toby's a morning person. He's shown this multiple times.
Magnus is not.
Oh yeah, so you're still in bed, huh?
Yeah.
I grab a pillow from my bed and throw it on it again.
I take it, and then I curl up even more tighter burrito blanket.
Again.
I fucking took it. Fuck you. It's
All
mine
right.
now.
I'm pulling him off the bed.
You head over to him to try to pull him off the bed. At this point, would you like to roll me for your physique?
Yes.
That is a +1 for you, I believe.
Never mind.
You kind
I'm
of
not
tug
doing
on him a
it.
bit, and then you're just like, fuck it.
You somehow trip
Fuck
and
it.
fall on your face.
Fuck it.
No, you do that thing
Alright.
from no. You do that thing from Family Guy where Stewie just slides under the bed.
No, wait, I've got it because of how the room looks. You go to tug, but you're just not thinking about it, and you bang your head on the.
You bang your head on the bunk above.
You hear a faint chuckle from the blanket burrito.
I'm going to get food. Fuck this. I'm
Nate
putting on my
promised me extra
clothes. I'm
bacon.
going to get. Putting my clothes, getting my deck and stuff. I'm just gonna leave.
You're gonna leave?
Oh, that's what the boat
Yes.
is. I remember.
Wake up, Magnus, and leave.
Someone turn off the sun.
Move these people out of the way because they're not there. Toby, you go to leave to go and do your Toby things. Where would you like to go?
No one else is awake, huh?
No one seems to be.
He'll look over at Jess and Tessa's room like, does it look broken into?
It doesn't
wow.
seem it doesn't seem like it's broken into
Okay.
from the outside.
It was an inside job.
So there's no one around? I'll go check the kitchen to see if anyone's around.
Gonna go to the kitchen.
Yeah.
You head downstairs and start making your way over to the kitchen. Magnus, you were told to get up. Are you going to try to get up at all?
I'll try.
You'll try. Is
I'll try.
is that an ask for a roll? I hear.
Yes, it is.
Go ahead and give me a roll, buddy.
You lazy fuck.
Yes. Morning is bad. 8.
You can sleep for a little bit longer if you want to.
Mornings am bad.
Toby,
Yep.
you make your way into the kitchen. Nobody's there. Despite all these not raw yellows, despite all these slifers around you, there's no one here.
Nothing interesting today, I guess. He'll head out again.
You were outside the dorms.
Maybe I'll head towards the school.
You're just gonna go to school?
I mean, how late is it, or how early is it?
Again, your alarms went off. It's not like you have to be at school immediately. This is just your alarm for getting up.
A shower would be good.
Nah. That sounds lame.
Wait, no, he can't leave yet. He has to see what tested with the black cards. He'll go up to Jess and Tessa's room and knock them.
You go to Jess and Tessa's room and knock. As you were doing that, Magnus gets the fuck out.
Oh god, you knocked the code stack off.
Whee!
Oh, there's the code stack box on the ground. Jesus.
Christ.
Jess, you hear a knock at your door.
Who is
Morning.
it?
Morning.
No, you can't hear that.
Oh.
She's barely freaking saying anything. These walls are thin, but they're not that thin.
Okay, I got you.
You're outside in the ambience.
I'll drag myself out of bed.
Whoop.
I'll go answer the door, I guess.
You go to answer the door. As you do, you find a Toby outside.
What time is it?
Time to wake up.
No, it's not. Uh,
Jess, your alarm goes off.
oh, now it is. Just rubbing her eyes very sleepily.
You hear a very like whiny shift coming from the bunks behind you as you see someone curl up.
Tess, get up.
Well, he never said it was Tess. It might be
Okay,
Nate.
you're right. I'm sorry. It might be fucking Ed.
You look under. It's Gearfried, the sword master.
Gearfree, get up. We have school.
Oh, do we now? Unbuttoned shirt.
But no,
Uh,
Jess.
what do you want, Toby?
Well, waking you guys up and seeing if anything happened last night.
I saw a boat coming.
A boat?
Yeah. He just points out it lets him come inside and points out the window.
From the window, what you see is water.
Oh, okay. No, that was my bad then.
No, you had to leave the dorm to see the docks.
Right. Sorry. I forget because it's in this freaking
Yeah, that's
image.
fine.
It's pointing towards the ocean. But then I'll be like, if you go look down at the docks, I don't know if it's there anymore, but it was there last night.
Can I look over?
I mean, you can't look at it from here. You literally can't see any water from right in front of Jess and Tess's room.
You're right. Alright, I'll go give a quick look.
Goodbye.
Closes the door, locks it, put the chair there, and goes back to bed.
Really?
No,
Aw.
Aww.
it was a tempting thought though.
Jess, what do you want to do now that you are up?
I'll get Tess later. I want breakfast.
You gonna go to Nate's kingdom?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Nate's kingdom.
Alright, you step out and you start making your way over toward where Toby is walking. However, you take a sharp turn into the area. There is no one in here and no sounds of cooking in here. Either way, Toby,
Yep.
you go looking over at the docks as you see no one. There is no boat there. Yup.
Walks back.
Jess, there was no where'd you
Just
go.
gonna walk back to their room.
You walk back to their room. The door is closed. What do you want to do, dude? Toby? 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 Oh.
Hello.
Well, that was weird.
It was just
Yeah,
very
I-
silent.
I took a nosedive. I just looked back and I'm like, why is that only one bar?
Yeah, right? I thought
Yeah, it
was
happened to
weird.
everybody there. I think it was just a Discord thing.
Okay.
Thank God.
Anyway,
thought
Toby,
everyone
what
was
are you
just
what are you
normal.
doing now that you go there?
I'm gonna like knock the door, or if it's open, just
It's not open.
okay. And if I know Jess not in there, Tess, wake up.
Meanwhile, in the kitchen, how hard can it be to cook?
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I mean, cut to Magnus's room where there's smoke rising off his floor.
I mean, I've never done it before. How hard can it possibly be?
Butlers are lower than me, so.
Knock.
You are not. You are knocking. As you are knocking, there is nothing coming from Tess's room.
I'm opening the door.
The door. Jess, what did you do when you left? Did you lock the door?
I closed it.
Damn.
Damn.
You open the door. As you do, there's just a mass of blankets.
Walk over.
She took
And-
my blankets.
Hand on shoulder. Tess.
There is
wake
no
up.
shoulder. You don't know what your hand is on.
Whatever, Tess.
Get off
wake
my
up.
boob, pervert!
You put your hand down as you hear an audible squeak coming from the mound of blanket.
Tess, you've been late
Oh,
every
God,
day
it's
so
Norman.
far.
You get no response.
Tess, I will lift you from the bed.
No.
Then you have to get up.
There's plenty of time to get up.
I'm giving you 5 seconds.
No, what? You're not my dad.
I'm not.
But you'll
But you
call me
can't-
daddy in the future.
Wake
You
the
can't-
others up first.
Don't worry, they are.
No.
Tess,
You're lying to her.
Do you want her to get up by herself, or are you going to drag her out?
if she's not getting up by herself, I will drag her out.
All right, roll me for your physique, boy.
It can't be worse than what I tried with Magnus.
It'd be
14,
funny if you
so
nat
it's a
one.
15. I was so
Yeah.
it's a 15, not a nat 1. Thank you.
It'd be
How did
funny
this
if you
dice get a 0 on it?
You get up, you start trying to drag the blanket. She's just holding on to the blankets as hard as she can. You're pulling her off as you have pulled the blankets and her off of the bed. Roll me roll me dexterity to see if you can hold the blankets or if you just let her fall.
I'm not letting her fall.
Or we'll see. Roll dex. Okay,
19.
you're not letting her fall, I guess. I
that's
guess you're not letting her fall.
That's a goddamn 22.
As you catch her in the mound of blankets, and she's just kind of like, no!
You have to get up.
Says who?
Says a school in your record.
No, the school can't talk, Toby.
It's not a dual spirit.
I take offense to that, Tess.
Tess.
Shut
you
up,
like-
Makoto. It's the roof. Anyway.
I do.
If you're late enough, you'll get detention.
She just kind of looks at you, still like half asleep. Take me to breakfast.
Oh no.
All right.
Oh no.
You gonna carry her to breakfast?
If this is the way to do it,
You take the blankets and the tests with you toward Nate's kingdom. While inside, Jess. Nate has never shown up. Did you plan on actually trying to make something?
Yes.
What are you
Oh,
trying to
no.
make?
I don't know what's here.
Eggs
What's
and
the worst?
bakey. Okay.
Let's try and make eggs and bakey.
All right. We'll see if you can eggs and bakey hard enough. Let's see here. What kind of thing should I have you roll for here? This would probably be a
Physique.
knowledge, honestly.
I have 14 in that.
This would probably be a knowledge. So you have a 14 passive knowledge. Go ahead and roll me the d20.
please don't nat 1.
8.
You can make eggs and bakey. It's just basically heating them up. You're not making it very well. The eggs are slightly more toasted than you would have liked. The bacon is slightly more shriveled than you would have liked.
It's fine. She just has this proud of
There's a-
herself look on her face.
There is a distinct kind of like smoky smell in the air whenever Toby and Tess comes in.
Did you burn everything down?
Nope.
Do I smell the smoke?
You are nowhere near. I
I
said
mean,
a
in my
slight
room.
smoky smell.
Oh, I want my Makoto to freak out. Go fire!
Everything's on fire.
You'll freak out about fire, but not, flood.
You
Yeah.
panic so hard you like jump out the window and off the cliff.
You.
You can't swim in fucking fire.
That is true. It's fine
I'll
though.
help you learn.
I'm not going to stop. Eggs and bakey for everybody.
Oh my god. If Nate can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
All right,
Anything
time
they
to
can
set
do, I
Tess
can
into
do
a chair.
better.
Tess gets sat into a chair. She just kind of curls up with the blankets on the chair.
All right, Tess, I'm going to take that blanket if you fall asleep.
I'm not falling asleep. I'm just resting my brain.
I'm taking the blanket.
No. You can't have these. You can't. You shouldn't. You should get out of the girl's side.
This is the kitchen, Tess.
Get out of our room.
All right, I'm taking the blanket, Tess.
Did you close our door?
He was carrying me. He probably didn't.
Go close
True.
the door, Toby. That's rude.
You're right. Let me take the blanket back and I'll close
No.
the door. I'm taking the blanket.
Roll physique.
The struggle is real.
You take the blanket. You take the blanket from her as she just sits in the chair, just kind of puts her face on the table, just like.
Sit up straight, Tess.
It's okay, Tess. You can have the first eggs and bakey.
Do you put the eggs and bakey in front of Tess?
Yes.
She's just kind of like face in the table still. Toby, are you gonna take the blanket and everything back over toward the bed, back over toward the room?
First, I'm sitting her up straight, then I'll do it.
You sit her up straight. She just looks at you, daggers in her eyes.
Eat your breakfast.
Tess will remember this.
A little thing flashes at the top left. Tess will remember this.
Yes, and you'll be grateful in 20 minutes.
Do you want to go and do that now?
Yes.
You head out to do that. Makoto!
Toby's not here to stop me from cooking more.
Your alarm goes off.
Your alarm goes off.
Alright, you're going away.
You're going away.
Okay, but no, seriously. He's going to slowly turn it off. He's probably a bit weak from yesterday, but
Oh, yes. You look at your alarm, by the way, and you notice it's about 10 to 20 minutes after it should have went off. Should we switch to Skype or something? Or is Discord doing this? Or...
Oh no, that was me. Sorry.
Okay, I was fixing to say.
I was about to say to you,
Yeah.
was that,
Yeah.
God, Cody, you're just as bad as a voice connector into one bar.
Yeah, that was me. Sorry.
Okay, you were just like really silent. I'm just like, should we go to Skype? I mean,
Yeah, sorry about that.
no.
Okay. So the alarm. What
The
again?
alarm is
Sorry.
about 10 minutes off from where it should have went off.
He's going to examine the clock, see if there's any noticeable difference.
It is 10 minutes away from what it should have been. That is the noticeable difference of the clock. Otherwise, it is in fact a clock.
Checks to see if Ed's there, waking up.
You look up into the upper bunk. You notice them. You notice that there is a lump in the covers above you.
He's going to shrug him awake.
As you touch the lumps in the covers, you realize the lumps in the covers do not have an Ed inside.
Oh,
Which is why I
Look,
tossed him off of the face of the world.
Goodbye.
checks under the blankets, I guess.
You check under the blankets as you find pillows making the lumps.
He shrugs and starts trying to get himself up, sitting on the chair, like just kind of, what he does is sort of like a meditation, just kind of processing everything.
You start
I'll probably
processing everything as you start thinking back to, ow, my hand hurts
Yeah.
because you scraped your hand yesterday.
More than scraped.
You scraped your hand, man. Also, you have a knife now.
I also burnt the hand, if you remember.
Pshaw. It wasn't really a burn. It was just a really
I
hot
was
rock.
wet. It was not only the hot rock, but probably steam because of how wet my hands were.
Say, oh,
So I have a burn.
Nah.
you're fine.
You're fine, boy.
Not to be
Stop
a
being a
severe
baby.
burn, but
You're
there's still a burn.
fine, boy.
You're
What is
fine.
my deck box doing there?
Maybe you should lock your maybe you should lock your deck box down so it doesn't fly off
I
accidentally
thought
next time.
I did.
Man, you're just disappointment after disappointment.
So you sit there, you're looking at your hand. Bad things are bad.
As he processes everything, probably takes about 5 minutes. He's probably gonna get up and try and get to the other Slifer dorm, knowing that he has the knife.
You head out to try. You head out to go and try to go to the other Slifer dorm, just as you notice Toby coming out of Tess and Jess's room.
Are you trying to steal the black card?
It wouldn't be stealing. It would be really just taking back what is mine, but no.
I mean, you could have just said no. Now I'm a bit worried, but
Good morning.
morning. You see that he's kind of hiding his hand. You have high instincts. I don't think you have to roll for that.
He's putting his hand. He's noticeably putting his hand like behind his back as he's talking to you.
Get hurt on your date last night?
A little
You
bit.
got a hickey on your hand.
Hopefully, you didn't make a fool of yourself.
Did you make any children?
I did.
Makoto, why does your hand smell?
But what was the thing you said before the children thing?
He said,
I said, did you make any children? But I was joking.
No, not you.
I said, I hope you didn't make a fool of yourself.
It's me, you know. That's hard to promise.
Well, then I hope you didn't embarrass yourself too much.
Even if I did, learning experience, right?
Yeah. He's gonna start going past Mikoto, just like, hold on, I gotta wake that idiot up.
You gonna go to Magnus?
Yep. I'm gonna bang on the door.
He told you to hold up, Makoto. Are you gonna hold up?
I guess I will hold up a bit. He did say hold up. He's too polite to ignore a hold up.
Magnus, there is banging on the door.
Just slide it under the door.
We're late for class, Magnus.
No. It's fine.
Alright, you get detention then.
Couldn't you have threatened me with something cool that I would miss out on?
We're
It's
going to
cool.
space, Magnus. Hurry!
Holy
Alright.
crap, space!
Alright, Magnus, there's a mysterious boat that came in last night that Jess saw. We have no idea what it's about, so we're gonna go investigate.
The
You
door
wanna come
slams
with?
open. The dorm slams open, and Magnus is fully dressed.
Mysterious boat, you say?
Mystery, you say?
There's a mystery afoot, you say?
Jesus.
We have to rob a boat, you say? I mean, investigate a boat.
So that actually happens?
Yes, Magnus comes to the door.
As soon as you
fully
mention the
dressed.
boat, apparently he just fucking snaps open the door.
As soon as you as soon as you mention something that seems interesting, like a mysterious boat, then yes, the door slams open.
Finally.
I've been ready. What about you? What's your excuse?
Walks back to Mikoto.
You're no fun. I'm gonna lock my door and shut it. Well, lock as best you can in this fucking dump. Lock it, shut it, and go down the steps.
You see what appears to be Makoto waiting down there with Toby.
Well, there's 3 of us. I feel still that there's some missing.
Oh yeah, they were just making breakfast.
I immediately dash to the kitchen.
It's fine.
Dash.
I turn back very quickly. It might be fine. I don't want to have our house on fire. And I turn and go back into the kitchen.
All right, go follow. Let's go get some food then.
Makoto, you're gonna go into the kitchen that apparently could potentially be on fire, according to Magnus.
What exactly did he say? Hold on, what?
Pay attention, boy.
Serious, you have headphones. You have no excuse.
They said
Anyway.
that Jess was cooking, and he said it'll be fine, and then he's like, yeah, but I'd rather the dorms not be on fire.
Jess is cooking. He does have a bit of concern. He's gonna actually... I'll be right back. He's gonna check on Nate.
You can go check on Nate.
Yeah.
You go to Nate's room, and as you go to Nate's room and give a bit of a knock, you hear, "Yeah, what is it?"
Is that the cat's voice?
Yes.
Cat.
Is Nate there?
The door comes open as you see the cat in human form, just kind of looking at you, looking very disheveled as if she'd been asleep. What?
Is Magnus there?
You mean Nate?
Magnus
Why
is
would Magnus be here?
I'll be like, hey, Makoto.
Damn it.
Is Magnus there? Hi, Makoto. I don't know how I
Puts
got
Norm
here.
around the cat, takes
I
out a
don't
cigarette.
know how I got the names confused.
I don't know how I got here. I could have sworn I walked in the kitchen.
Anyway,
Very
you said-
comparable.
Is Nate there?
Why would he be here?
He's usually cooking in the kitchen, but he's not there apparently.
No, I mean, they came earlier and asked for everybody to go to the assembly or something.
Assembly?
Yeah. Why else do you think I'm like this? I couldn't be like this if he was here.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Shuts the door with a bit more of a slam than a shut.
Fuck.
He's going to let the others know about the assembly.
You gonna go down to the food?
Yeah.
Well, before you go down to the food, Jess,
Yeah.
roll me one more time for food.
All right, here we go.
One.
11.
You did all right for food. Again, the eggs and bacon you make for everybody isn't the greatest, but it's passable for food.
It's above lunchroom food, but it's not
It's
good food.
slightly maybe above lunchroom food.
Sorry, lunchroom food is not edible.
It is too edible. Screw you. As Magnus and Toby comes in, Toby, you notice that Tess is just kind of like her face still inside of the table, and she's just like has a fork, and she's kind of messing with her eggs.
You more awake now? You'll thank me later.
Jess, you see the other two coming in as you have more eggs and bacon.
Come get it.
Oh, thank God, it's food. I mean, yay, food.
I'm giving them the food.
Thanks.
She just looks super proud of herself.
Oh, that pride.
As the two of you get your eggs and bacon, you go to sit down. After about a minute of just sitting down, again, Tess just kind of playing with her food at this point, just kind of like touching it with the fork. Makoto comes in.
Hey guys. Tells them what he learned.
I'm tired of people just saying tells them what they learned.
I am horrible with quoting, okay? I don't remember.
There's an assembly.
Hey guys, there's an assembly.
Hey guys, there's an assembly.
There you go.
There.
Oh. I go back
Right
to the meeting.
now.
Is the assembly?
Yeah,
Is the
that's why. That's why Nate's not here.
Is that where the boat is?
Probably one reason. I'm gonna just take a piece of bacon, stuff in my mouth. Well, I'm going.
At least it
Wait
wasn't toast. Oh,
Wait, a boat?
Yeah, I saw a boat last night.
I'm outie.
Wait,
I'm
it
out here
passed
to
by
converse.
you're not even gonna
Magnus,
converse
you
with-
should probably check if our boat's still there.
I slammed my hands on the table. Oh my god, you're right!
I'm
I'm
already,
gonna go
I'm,
catch up to Toby.
yeah, I'm already left. Like,
Wait,
I'm
why
not
am I
here to
concerned
talk.
about that?
Toby goes to leave. Magnus goes to leave in a different direction. Jess goes to leave. Makoto, you were there with Tess.
With a very sleepy Tess.
Oh,
Should I roll to see if I remember to turn off the stove?
Makoto, you smell a smoky smell coming from further in.
He's gonna charge into the kitchen.
We all ran in completely different directions.
You charge into the kitchen as you know, and you turn off everything. Everything's fine. Magnus, you go around the side of the dorm. Makoto, you come back in. There's just a Tess that's like laying her head kind of sideways, just fiddling with the eggs and bacon, making like a smile out of them.
He kind of gets a plate. Yeah, there's an assembly, but he doesn't really feel that rushed right now. There's a lot going on his mind.
Tess is just like, what? We're already late. It doesn't matter.
I actually will agree with that. which is kind of strange coming from Makoto. I'm saying that now. Tess will probably know this if she's more awake.
Tess just is just not a morning person. She's just done.
Since he's kind of just
According to her
eating-
brother yesterday, it was just like, nah, she just is not a morning person at all.
If Tess does notice, Makoto is, since it is his dominant hand, he is using his guard hand.
If it wasn't in
Sorry.
this position, she would probably notice. But as of right now, she'll probably mention it later if she sees something again.
Okay.
I just imagine you eating, like every time you like pick up food, you're like, ow, 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 ow.
Magnus, you turn around and head off toward the back of the dorm, looking down. You do see your tiny boat with your tarp over it. Your boat's fine.
Oh,
The only important thing in this entire area.
You look back and as you see Toby and Jess still heading down the road this way. Do you want to try to catch up with them, or what do you want to do?
So impatient. I'm gonna go check on the. You know what? No. Fuck it. I'm just gonna. I forgot. I almost forgot. Where did I keep the? Where's the crowbar?
You and know.
Damn it. I was gonna try and like wander off because there's an assembly.
so we got a crowbar, we got a knife. We need a few more weapons, and we could be a party.
Dang it, it's hidden. Oh well, fuck it. I'll go join them.
Oh wait, no, we just need a magnet for Jess because Magnus has his rippling thighs.
You start moving your way toward Toby and Jess. As Toby, Jess, you guys are moving pretty quickly, but you hear Magnus behind you like, ah!
Come on, Magnus, pick up the pace.
Do I have to? It's like noon 30. I should still be asleep.
Let's go.
Jess,
Eh.
looking back toward Magnus, you only see Magnus following you. Both Tess and Makoto seem to not be following.
I couldn't possibly imagine why. I turned everything off.
As the three of you make your way down through the thing heading back to the school, we'll get to you guys in just a second. As the two of you are just as Tess and Makoto are just kind of like eating their breakfast, eventually a girl walks in, just kind of with a bit of a stretch. Oh, food, nice. goes over towards them, towards where Toby's plate was and starts eating Toby's food.
God damn it.
Of course it does.
That's mine.
You do notice before she gets in that Makoto is gonna say something to Tess, and then she comes in, kind of interrupts. I'll ask later.
Sits down on the opposite side of Makoto, just starts eating Toby's food. Looks to the Magnus plate beside Makoto. You gonna eat that?
Yeah, he shakes his head.
She takes Magnus's plate as well. As Tess just kind of like looks to her food, eventually just like kind of sits up with a bit of a sigh, eats some of the eggs because Jess made it for her. Then just kind of lays her head down again and closes her eyes. Everything's fun with you, Makoto.
He was gonna say something, then she came in.
As the two girls in here, one of them seemingly is falling asleep, the other one's just kind of eating all the food that's left over, and you're just like, well, my hand hurts.
He has a lot on his mind, but he will say, blah, blah, blah. Hold on.
Yep. I'll put up.
So the assemblies, when was that?
Earlier this morning. The loud little girl came in and told Nate about it.
Which loud little girl?
The one that apparently is over this place.
Oh, okay. Not the one I was thinking. Okay.
Yeah, the loud little girl told Nate about it, and Nate left.
She woke us up, but oh well.
I think she said she was going to.
Maybe she did, but I slept in.
It is at that point that you remember that Ed is gone.
And that explains Ed. Wonder why he didn't wake me though. Was I that exhausted? Ugh.
Makoto, how did your date go yesterday?
Tess just kind of is, again, eyes closed, just kind of talking.
He takes a moment to pause.
Did you get a smooch?
He thinks back like a Vietnam flashback. Not this time.
I'm sorry, Makoto.
But it was. He really thinks about it. It was a good experience.
Did she say when you guys are gonna go out again? Did you ask her to go out again?
Not yet, but honestly, he forebodingly he gets into his food with his fork. I think I'll be the one to ask. Yeah.
You better hurry up about it. You don't want her to get picked up by someone else.
Yeah. He has a smile on his face.
Meanwhile,
Ruby kind of walks over toward Tess, picks up Tess's plate, and walks back over, without even asking Tess about it.
She was eating that though.
You call that eating? She's barely awake. I'm pretty sure she's sleep talking at this point. Bad kitty.
God.
Okay, fair enough. Can I ask you something though?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up? She's just,
Do you
like,
know-
eating the eggs.
Do you know any strange objects on this island?
Are you kidding?
Uh,
Throw a rock in a direction and you'll probably hit something.
wait, what?
There's so many things like that on this island, it's not even funny. Strange item. Are you kidding?
He has a smile. That's good.
Why do you ask?
We were treasure hunting earlier, and I was wondering if we could treasure hunt again.
You know, I might be able to tell you about some pretty good places for that. She has her hand on your plate.
He surrenders the plate. He knows where this is going.
I'm a growing cat. I need 4 meals. Anyway, no. As she just kind of slides your plate over to her, she kind of scrapes off your eggs and bacon onto Tessa's plate and starts eating. So what do you want to know about?
Anything. Honestly, mysteries or anything like that. I'm kind of excited to try looking for these things, if that makes sense.
Mysteries, huh?
Yeah.
So I probably shouldn't tell you everything then.
Yeah, don't make it too easy on me.
Okay. I got it. She stands up, and as she does, she heads back off into the kitchen area. She eventually comes back as she has like one of those squeezable tubes of ketchup. She goes down onto her eggs and starts kind of squeezing little lines of ketchup over her eggs. As she does, she kind of scoots it over towards you for a bit. You look at the ketchup lines on the eggs as they spell out 7257.
Does that seem familiar?
Nope.
Son of a bitch!
Just 4 numbers.
That seems familiar. Does Makoto know about it, though?
No, man, it's just 4 numbers.
You son of a bitch! I'm about to crowbar the shit out of that door! You asshole!
7257.
You better write that the fuck down right now, Will.
He is writing it. He has a notebook, remember?
In real life, right? Carve it into your fucking computer screen. Don't you forget that goddamn code.
7257. It's in my notes.
You'll find some pretty interesting things out about, well, a lot of things, I guess.
Thank you very much.
Just gotta find out what that's for, huh? She picks up her plate. As she does, she just kind of looks down at the mess she made, shrugs, takes the plate that she has with the ketchup, and then starts walking out.
I'll consider the cleanup as part of the bribe.
Meow.
As he starts cleaning up.
She just gives you a meow and leaves. She's gonna sit right there and eat.
Oh, this is funny.
As he starts cleaning, on the way to cleaning, he probably tries to shake awake Tess. If that fails, then he'll just go.
You shake it, Tess, as she's just like, bad kitty.
No, it's Makoto.
Bad Kodo.
You should probably start heading out now. You want to help me do that? Either you head out or you can help me do the dishes.
If you don't know the answer, it's always C. She lays down again.
He's been talking bad too much.
Gets the knife, you better. He sighs and just goes into the kitchen.
As you go to clean up things and hopefully eventually get Tess to walk with you to school at some point.
Oh my god, is there a water bottle in the kitchen or something?
Jess, Toby, Magnus.
Hey.
Adventure.
The three of you start making your way toward the school. At this point, it's not letting me search. There we go.
He just arrives back at the dorms. He walks in the kitchen. Who touched my stuff?
Who touched my bakey?
Man, 7257. Really
You guys hear a bit of a commotion going on in the room that you guys had came in from in the first day. As you guys walk in, you see that the entirety of the area is filled with people. Some people going over here. The Ra's going over here.
Are there seats left?
Oh, yeah, of course there's seats
It's a
left.
big arena.
Of course there's seats left. What? What are you talking about?
Why would Ed sabotage my sleep?
Hey,
Oh,
look,
you.
it's Asher.
Hey, look.
As everyone seems to be sitting with them with their own classes and things. At this point, you guys walk in as you just see Eb waving over to you guys like, "Over here, fellas!"
That idiot. Didn't even wake us up. Oh well.
Are you guys gonna go over toward the Sliffers?
Ed's waving us over, so yeah.
It'd be rude. It'd be rude to ignore him. Also, I can't get away with ignoring him.
Oh god, people are.
Hey, it's Davis. Hey,
It's her.
hey, it's that one.
Nothing bad could possibly.
Hey, it's that one.
Is this the duel where if you lose it, you get fired out of a cannon into the sun?
That's my favorite one. Oh, hey, it's that guy.
And
We like to make an example of people in this school.
There's a lot of
Hey.
people.
People
Yep.
we've never seen before.
quite a lot of people.
Like, who the hell is this?
And I'd like
Actually,
to
you go
announce
over here.
Nate is now a professional. I'm
I
just
really-
as confused as you are.
I'm gonna go kill myself now. See you guys.
These guys go here. There seem to be several students standing behind Mr. Yolunger, as Mr. Yolunger has kind of like a sponge on his forehead, and he's wiping off sweat. You can tell he's just given like this humongous talk, but people keep showing up, so he has to keep saying it. Oh, I see we have more people showing up. You really should have been here about a couple of minutes ago, but all right then.
Just gives a thumbs up at Yolunger, like, yeah.
Well, all right then. Like I was saying, well, he just kind of like looks down. Eventually, he just kind of like gives a bit of a sigh. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm not that much of a public speaker or anything. We noticed.
Asher.
Shut up, Asher. God dang it.
But all right, well, you see, last night we had a bit of a problem. You see, and well, a bunch of the other teachers left, and I'm the only teacher here now. So,
Hold on, wait. Excuse me?
Mr. Magnus, could you let me finish? I'm sorry.
Is that why there was a boat in the middle of the night?
The substitute chancellor and well, several of the other teachers had to go, and well, they told me to stay here because you guys can't be left alone, and I understand that, but I
just
also can't
noticed
be in
someone
several
that's
places
not
at once.
here.
So
I think we'd be fine. I whispered to the others, I think we'd be fine on our own. It'd be like Lord of the Flies. Everything will be fine.
Jesus Christ.
What's up, Lord of the Flies?
I don't have to later.
I went to private school.
So
So-
we will.
of course, I can't be in all the dorms at once, as well as I can't teach you all at once, so there's not going to be any classes today, but I can't be everywhere at once, so I'm gonna leave all of the discipline and other types of things up to the third years.
Oh shit.
Oh dear.
Oh God.
I like it.
Freshman.
Let the hunts begin.
Now,
Toby
just
will-
because I'm the only one here, I just want you all to know I'm giving all the privileges of a teacher to the five students behind me.
Oh Lord.
They are the best of their year, and well, we only have one third year Raw, so well, I mean, not that you're bad, Miss Raw, or not Raw, one third year Soffer, so not that you're bad, Miss Raw, you know. Yeah, whatever. I'm kidding. Now, does anyone have any more questions except for Mr. Asher, who keeps bringing up things whenever I ask for more questions?
Toby will stand. Where did all the other teachers go to for this problem?
Well, you've all probably heard that our chancellor has not been here since the beginning of school. Apparently, the substitute chancellor has learned possibly where she may be.
And that requires the teachers to go out for that.
It required somebody to go out for it, and he asked for the teachers, and I'm pretty sure that was a really bad idea, to be honest.
I'd say an extremely bad idea, but what do I know?
Why not a rescue force?
Well, we don't know if she needs really rescued or not. We don't think that she needs rescued. They didn't really tell me much, but from
Well,
what
we found out she was in Hawaii.
I basically just woke up this morning to, well, one of his weird little clone things telling me that I was in charge.
But don't worry, guys. They have Nate on their team. They'll be fine.
All right, Nate's supposed to be here.
Oh, okay. I thought you did that intentionally.
I
Boop.
swear to God, if
There we go.
oh, it's right next to the worst people to sit next to.
He's
There
fine.
we go, everybody.
I thought you did that
Second
intentionally.
year
I thought it
Natey
was
Waitey's
Nate.
here.
But, again, I don't think it was such a good idea to leave me in charge of everything, and, on short notice, I thought that I would call in everyone to let them know, of course, that there won't be any classes until, well, they come back, and, well, of course, there's gonna be, private study if you want to still go to the classrooms, of course, and, well, I guess any duels that happen under the supervision of the third years will still be counted for your grade. So be sure to get permission for duels. That way you guys can get some extra credit, I guess. And I'm guessing since I'm in charge, that means I can, well, I can say those things. I can basically, I'm in charge. I mean,
He actually like, brings his hand to his chin.
I'm in
Oh God.
charge.
Oh no.
I stand up. Technically, yes, you are in charge. I'm not sure how you didn't notice that when you got the message from the clone.
I guess that means I guess that means I should go into that office.
Honestly, I think anyone can go anywhere.
Well, maybe this won't be as bad as I thought it'd be.
All the kids literally start rioting.
Just the second he finishes that sentence, the entire auditorium's on fire.
Anarchy. Anarchy.
Anarchy. As the students behind him, some of them look worried as he starts to say this, and he starts kind of like wandering off the stage, like
Maybe I can, yeah. Maybe I should go up. Maybe I should go to the chancellor's room. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
have
I
nothing
can
but
go to the
high hopes
chancellor's
for
room.
this.
Also, just letting everyone know, because I'm gonna be in charge of this, I won't, you know what, yeah, I won't be in charge of my regular duties. I'm gonna take a break from those. Yeah. Yeah,
So
if
who
you
will
want
be-
any cards, you can go and talk to Tilly and during her work hours. Yeah. Yeah. I'm in charge. I can do what I want. As Yolunger starts leaving, he still has his microphone in his hand. Every now and then you just hear throughout the hall, like, yeah, I'm in charge. Yeah. Yeah.
The corruption of power seeps in almost instantly with him. I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner.
Well, that was the thing.
As he
Finally
goes
get
to
to see-
leave, one of the blue
Yeah, it
students
works.
steps up and gives a bit of a clearing of his throat. As he does, he hears, "Yeah, I'm in charge. Yeah, yeah." He looks back toward the others as you see one of the yellows just kind of go down toward a box and flick off one of the just kind of flip off one of the microphones and come back. You guys can no longer hear Mr. Yolunger.
Right.
Well, I guess if that's everything, everyone, we third years will be hopefully taking care of you all. Just let's try not to ruin the island before the substitute chancellor comes back, alright?
I'm not sure we can promise that, but we'll try our best.
Well, I mean, a little bit of a mess is only understandable, right? You
I like your way of
Slifers know
thinking.
how to make a mess, don't you?
That shut you right the fuck up, didn't it?
My headset completely cut out. What was that?
He's like, you Slifers know how to make a mess, don't you?
Well, yeah, actually. This'll be fun.
Well then,
Well,
we'll leave you all to your respective house upperclassmen. He looks back to Raw. Are you sure you don't need help? You have the entirety of the Slifers under you. No, I should be fine. Everything's fine. There's just a lot of them.
I'm gonna like lean down and whisper to Jess and Toby. I think it's time to influence our power over the others. Because we're actually good at this.
What?
I think we should start taking charge of the lower classmen.
And
As
do what?
Boss them around.
Anarchy!
As one of the
Sacrifice!
Slifers-
What, you think Ra's gonna be able to do it on her own?
No.
Have you seen
as,
them?
as one of the other Slifers closes in, do you think we could loot the lolly?
You're going
Can
off
we
the
just kick
We
them
vote you
out?
off. You're getting voted off the island tonight.
You're going to the volcano.
Yes, you go to the volcano and don't come back.
Alright then, if that's the case, then today we'll leave everything up to the third years respectively over all of you. And tonight, if anybody wants, I think we can host a little bit of a get together at the Obelisk Blue Dorms. If anybody wants to show up, of course.
Ooh, fancy party.
Blazers while on school grounds are of course mandatory. Looks to the Slifers because half of them aren't wearing their blazers.
Of course they are.
I also turned to them slightly. You're all disappointments. It rolled my R's.
What are you talking about? These
Yeah, that's why they're Slifers.
this
Yeah,
is
but
just
we're
the
more
new
disappointing though.
this is just a new Obelisk Blue uniform.
Nobody has and never will believe you, Obelisk Jones. Stop.
The Christmas tree on the sweater is just Obelisk the tree mentor.
I finally remember what Obelisk Jones is making me think of.
Oh.
What?
Osmosis Jones.
Ah. I can see that.
Yeah.
It finally hit me.
It took you how many sessions? What's this one like? I don't even know.
We're on 14.
God damn it, Jake.
the white blood cell here.
Well,
But Osmosis Jones was charming and likable.
Was he?
Shut up.
You're dealing with a white blood cell here.
He had a cartoon show on TV.
The cartoon
Yes, he
show
did.
was actually pretty okay.
It was pretty cool.
The movie was pretty gross. Anyway,
It was weird.
Yes.
Poor Bill Murray. Anyway.
as the main obelisk here just gives a smile, like kind of waves to everybody and goes to leave. The obelisk girl comes with them as they start moving out the area. As they do, the obelisks start to separate themselves
Actually, except for one. Bloop, of course.
It's Asher.
With that being said, the two Raws look to theirs as their students actually begin to stand up before they go to leave. They start to go and leave, and they take up the rear.
Actually, Cody.
Mhm.
The one of the third years got in the black. Is that the one from that I met before?
What are you talking about, man?
You never met him ever before, you numbnuts.
The one I never met but never did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, can I maybe go after him?
Well, they seem to be separating everybody up into their dorms. If you try to go after them, you might get in trouble.
Yeah,
Good
and
point.
plus, you made a promise with him, remember?
Well, I said I wouldn't talk to anyone about anything other than him.
Indeed. But now Ra is here, and she has to take command of all of them.
As Raw comes over towards you guys, since the blues and the reds went out the two exits again, other than Asher, because Asher's kind of making his way over towards you guys at this point.
Friend!
Audible sigh of disappointing annoyance.
As Raw looks forward, okay, so yeah, this is really weird.
Is it? I thought this was gonna be pretty normal.
Well,
I'm
I mean,
kidding.
I know that from what he said, extra credit and all, so if you wanted to duel anyone, please come and tell me. Otherwise, I don't really know what to do, to be honest, to take care of all of you.
I have some suggestions, if you need some, Ra.
I don't think that should be something I should do in front of everyone here, Magnus.
Oh, I think it'd be a great learning experience.
She kind of like looks to you with a bit of an angry face, as Ed just kind of looks over to you. Hey man, maybe you should let her, try to not have people tell her what to do, especially first years. Just saying.
It's really Oh yeah. I forgot we're first years.
I mean, some people might.
I mean, if she starts taking orders from first years now, how is anyone gonna listen to her?
That is true.
Also, what are you guys doing here? I thought I didn't wake you guys up.
You purposely did that.
You sounded like you needed some sleep. Mickey came in at like 2 in the morning.
Well, we got here in time anyway.
Wait, what were we talking about?
Ra, what do we do?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, nothing, I guess. I mean, it's not like we have to go to class or anything. I mean, unless you want me to make a class, I can teach you guys stuff.
So today we're gonna learn about field spells.
I don't think you guys need to learn about that. That seems to be something you should have known before coming to the academy, I guess.
Yeah, who doesn't know about field spells?
No, for real. I scanned the crowd to see if anyone looks disappointed they're not going to learn about field spells today. Actually, check this.
Asher just gets behind all the snipers. I mean, I guess I could do something if you guys want. Otherwise, there's really no reason for anyone to really even be here. Just don't trash your dorms, I guess.
That seems fair.
She looks off toward the 4 of you in particular. I mean, several of you I'll know if you trash anything, so don't.
I look mildly offended.
Of course not. Why would we ever?
Looks off toward the others. And I will be inspecting the main dorms as often as possible, just in case anyone needs me. Several of the students start kind of sighing. And one more thing about that, well, get together tonight. The one that says blazers are mandatory. I would probably advise against anyone going. At least anyone here.
Why?
Well, I mean, the other dorms aren't really amazingly nice to us slipers. So saying, mandatory blazers kind of triggers something in me,
Huh.
I don't know what Sly's thinking, but just be careful, okay?
Of course.
How
I'm kidding.
Asher, why are you here?
As Raw just kind of sits on the edge of on the other thing, looking off to you guys, waiting for anyone to ask anything. However, no one seems to say anything apart from you guys. If you guys want to say anything.
Well,
No, I've already asked everything I wanted to. What are we supposed to do? And the answer was nothing.
All
And
right.
not really a follow up to that.
All right, then.
Yeah.
Since this is basically it, class dismissed.
All right.
She kind of
Toby
hops
will-
down, looking at you guys like, kind of scooting out.
I give her a
what?
thumbs up, like, yeah, you did a good job.
I
I'll
also
just-
do that actually.
She goes
I'll
to
just head
leave,
towards-
and immediately this girl jumps up and goes to leave with her.
I'll just head towards Asher since he's here.
Wait, who the heck was that? Anyone see like a blue blur?
Don't worry.
About her. But she is the
As those
quickest
two,
hedgehog
as those two go to leave, the others start kind of spreading apart. Nate comes over towards you. This guy just goes to leave, like he's like, I'm
Yeah,
fucking
we
out.
don't like talking to that guy anyway.
As Nate comes over to you guys, like, hey, what's going on, babies? We got the whole place to ourselves.
I don't
Yeah.
like that particularly. I have a bad feeling, but I am going to enjoy every second of it.
Alice comes over and kind of gets behind you guys and leans in between Magnus and Ed. So, what's going on?
Well, hello there.
Oh, all right.
I don't see your friend here. Did he ever make it home?
Alice, right? I
No,
think he
he's
made
still missing from last night.
Oh, really?
What are you talking about? He was there for breakfast.
I know, it's rude to lie to people.
It was a joke, and no one got it.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
Your delivery is very monotone.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It would have been really bad if he was dead.
I know, right?
Why would he?
Mick,
Okay.
there's no way a little adventure would have taken down Mickey.
I debate that, but he did come back alive, so I guess I'm in the wrong on that.
Well, he looked a little hurt, but that's fine.
A little hurt. What happened to that Slifer?
Oh, hey, Asher.
When did you
Not
get
that I'm
whatever?
concerned.
Not
the
that
heck
I'm
did you-
concerned or anything.
Shouldn't you have left with your class?
What do you
Yeah.
mean? They said we can do whatever we wanted to.
That's true.
The other
That was
blue-
after they were like splitting us all off.
Well,
I don't like that sly guy. He thinks he's so big and bad just because he's the top student in the school.
I mean,
He's
there
never
for
lost a
reason.
single match except to that, well, the other guy.
What other guy?
Well, the Raw that was in the middle there. The one that turned off the microphones. The two of them apparently have never lost a match except to each other.
Well, that's interesting.
I'll have to fix that.
Same.
I thought I was the only one thinking that.
Well, yeah, but I'm supposed to be an obelisk unlike you two.
Thanks. I'm supposed to be a raw.
And
Oh,
what's an
okay.
obelisk like you doing in a place like this, baby?
Nate,
Yeah.
you're days too late on that.
He's our friend, so I guess he wanted to come hang out.
Oh, you got a little friend in high places, eh? He starts poking at Asher in the face. Would you stop that?
Now, I wouldn't say high places, but places certainly.
Haha! Got one of them prep school kids in your pocket, I see, baby.
I mean, I'm in prep school too.
Yeah.
Excuse me, one of the prep school kids that's still an obelisk.
Ow.
She puffs her cheeks.
You're
Duel
taking-
him.
Hey, now, come on, baby, don't be like that. We both know as long as you stay in Slifer and learn from the beast over here, you're definitely gonna get back to obelisk soon enough.
Speaking of
I'm
beasts,
thinking about whenever I become a pro, making myself be called the Beast. You know, it came to me last
Oh.
night.
have you improved your deck at all since then?
I added a couple of cards.
Hmm?
Oh no, I don't feel bad about using your kitchen.
Oh, you used the kitchen, baby. What'd you do?
I
Thanks,
mean,
you
I
did,
don't. I've never cooked before today, so I just.
But
I
yeah,
did
that's
what
not
you
what
did.
I asked, baby. What'd you make?
What you usually make.
Ah, look at you making some eggs and bakey. He kind of gives you a pat on the head.
She's like a mix of you just dissed me super hard, but at the same time you're patting me for cooking.
It's
Oh,
the
that's
dis-
fucking
This
good.
conflict of I want to bite your hand, but also thank you.
Do both.
Just bite him.
Thank
Thank you.
and then tear his hand off.
I'm sure it tasted amazing, baby. You gotta make me some sometime.
Man, you should
If
have
no
put
one's in
them
this,
there.
if there's no like supervision in this school, do you think the egg witch is still guarded?
I mean, only teachers.
Well, I
Absolutely.
mean,
No.
maybe
Ed,
that's
you get
the.
back here right now!
Ed just leaves immediately.
Wow,
And I made a deal with someone. I'm not letting you take it away from me. I'm gonna run after him.
that's the one being right there.
You and Egg go running out toward the cafeteria. It is unfortunate because the cafeteria is going to be locked up tight, so eventually you'll figure that out, though.
Eventually, you'll
I
figure
have
it
a
out.
deal in place. I'm not gonna
Oh,
let
no.
him eat it.
Jake, you probably don't want to look at the chat right now.
It's
Oh,
fine. This is fine.
What happened in the...
Everybody's
can't
like,
wait to-
hashtag Ness.
No,
I-
no.
I
Oh,
can't
no.
wait to have venison for dinner.
If you ever want to learn how to do anything else type of cooking wise, baby, you come to the beast. You see, it's becoming a thing the more I say it.
You have to be my brother
Yeah, it's
first.
really not rubbing off on me, Nate.
You think I should mess with it a little bit more? Like, I don't know, like the big beast. The wicked worm beast.
Walk out now.
the endless disappointment beast.
So what are you up to, Asher?
Well, I mean, I was going to, I should, yeah, well, it's not like I wanted to hang out with you or anything.
We can do that. There's no class today, so why not?
Oh my god, oh my god. She like kind of moves away from Asher, then she notices where she's moving to. She looks at Nate, looks at Asher. I'm gonna go back to the dorms.
Have fun.
Bail super hard.
Leaving the four of you.
This fucking group.
Well, if I've got all the time in the world today, then that means I got all the time to prepare for this weekend, baby. I'm gonna make sure I get some of the best cards I can get. And if I gotta duel some people to get them, don't think I'm not going to, baby. Hey, you obelisk over there, you wanna go? Well,
Looks at both.
certainly not. I don't think that I have to fight a Slifer. I would destroy you. Ah, probably, man. Probably. Except I'm gonna be a pro soon. A pro, you say?
Oh
You
no.
know, I think Nate would actually stand a chance here.
Oh,
What do
Lord.
you mean?
He is supposed to be fighting my brother to, in a way, become a pro if he
I
does.
challenge you, Slifer, to a match. Ah, we're already here in the dueling ring, baby. Let's go for it.
Oh my
This-
god. Is this happening?
These two characters are dueling.
As Nate goes and jumps off and starts heading over to the area, Asher starts going around to the other side.
Looks
Like-
at Jess. This is happening, isn't it?
Now's a perfect chance to walk away from both of them.
This is gonna be really sad.
I'm gonna have to teach you a thing or two as your senpai, baby.
What does that mean? It sounds foreign.
You're four. I'm kidding. As they go to start their duel, do you two want to actually watch?
Kinda, yeah, actually.
Curious.
Prepare to be very much disappointed.
Hooray!
As Nate stands there, he summons his wicked worm beast. He eventually he attacks directly with it. It goes back to his hand. Asher goes and passes his turn.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
As Nate goes, he activates Ultimate Offering, summons 2 Wicked Worm Beasts, and attacks him directly.
Does he win?
Count the life points, buddy.
Yeah. That just happened.
How dare you!
Joker, look. We have more.
Toby's gotta go down.
Izuki Kami, thank you for the $4 donation.
Yeah.
Let's look and see what was actually said there, though, because it's a little bit low for me. I couldn't actually see what it said. Let's see what this has to say here, Izuki Kami. Thank you very much, though, for the donation. It says here, if it'll load up. Come on, stream labels. There we go. 1 D-draw to Nate. I know I shouldn't because Brosma is coming, but he makes me laugh so much. And 1 D-draw to Asher because Tsundere. I hope he finally gets a card out. Oh no! Both Nate and Asher both got a D-draw.
Why did you give it against my brother? He better not win.
Win.
But anyway, thank you very much for the donation.
Underdog story.
All right,
Second of all, I need to go with Asher.
Nate's D-draw is gonna be brown for being the beast,
Yep.
and Asher's is of course gonna be blue because he's an obelisk. They're both Destiny draws because I took the Destiny draw.
It's alright, I'm finishing it.
Thank you. One is gonna. What are you naming him? Nathan E draw.
And Ashton.
Get rid of this part.
Yeah. All right. So.
Yeah, I think we're both heading straight towards Asher.
Yeah.
As the two of you start going, Nate just like puts his hands behind his back of his head, like, oh, don't even worry about it, baby. Experience beats numbers, you know what I mean. Just 'cause you lost to me now doesn't mean you're not gonna get better, baby. And I am gonna be going pro this weekend. Well, at least I didn't lose to someone horrible, I guess.
Oh my God, you don't even know.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'll talk to you later, baby.
Did he
That
actually?
was the first duel I've ever seen him win, Asher.
What are you
Asher,
talking about?
Asher, let
He's
me see
a
your
joke.
Asher, let me see your deck.
What? No, you can't see my deck.
Are you even a real obelisk?
What do you mean am I even a real obelisk?
I have never seen you win a duel. This is pathetic.
Let me just see your deck.
No!
And see if I could help you.
How dare!
I beat Nate yesterday with ease. I didn't lose a single life point.
Well, not a single life point.
He'll put his hand out. Let me try and help you.
My dual intelligence. I am a master of dual monsters, you know.
Depending or not, he might be better than Asher.
I
Let me help you as a friend.
don't look down on me, Slifer.
I'm not.
Forget it. Forget it. He goes to leave.
His deck is full of fake traps, isn't it?
Asher.
He stops briefly at the doors.
I know you're a good duelist. You know a lot more than me. But we all need help sometimes.
Whatever. He goes to leave, leaving the two of you alone in this big empty hall. Luckily, only the two of you saw that. Or did you? Dun 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 dun.
Ow.
Oh my god.
So he's incredibly self-conscious.
That was just pathetic.
Very. I don't understand why.
You guys have
He duels
never
like
seen
that.
Asher play a single card.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Weird and disappointing.
Maybe he doesn't know what to do with his deck.
Even somebody who doesn't know what to do with their deck knows how to play a 4-star.
What did they teach you in prep school? The song just starts going through your head.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm curious about things, but well, it's hard to find out if he doesn't play anything.
I mean, apparently you guys have an invitation to go to the Blue Dorms tonight. Maybe you could sneak in and maybe take a peek at his deck.
By invitation, you mean, yeah. I mean, well, of course I'm going. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course we're going.
Let's break in. Why not? What's the worst that
Let's
can
break
happen?
into Ash's room.
Oh, God. I don't know. I'm gonna go find something to actually do.
Hmm.
Do you guys want
Yeah.
to? Do you guys want to go back and let Makoto and Tess know that they don't have to come to school today? By the way, Magnus, there was nothing in the cafeteria. Both you and Egg, both you and Egg come back like damn.
Ed, I would be madder at you if it wasn't locked, but I'm still almost mad at you.
Man, just imagine all those dual breads we can't eat.
Yeah.
I think I might have a solution to our problem. I look dead. I look dead at Crow,
What?
and I smile a very unpleasant smile.
No.
Oh, come on!
I mean, we
Something
have
cool.
to. I mean, come on, Toby. We have to eat, right?
We have food. at
I'm gonna
the
pull
door.
up. Okay.
Come on,
great.
Toby. We have to eat
No.
extravagantly, right?
All right, everyone, huddle up. If I
Ed
can
actually huddles with you.
take a step back, Ed. Too much.
Okay.
Huddle. There you go. That's the perfect. That's the perfect distance of huddle. All right. For real, Nate said if I can get him even a bite of the golden egg, which he could try and recreate it.
That's wonderful. We're not stealing from the school.
But think of the possibilities.
I'm
I
not
am.
breaking into the lunchroom.
Man, think of the possibilities. Oh wow, Magnus, you're leaving on a boat back to the mainland. Oh, expulsion.
He'd be lucky
mean, it
enough
wouldn't
not to
affect
get
your-
caught.
It wouldn't affect your win-lose streak in the least, so.
You guys just don't want to. Fine, we'll be good students.
There's plenty of other things to do. It's a huge island.
You know, we can't get into the cafeteria to find the golden egg witch. But what if we go and find that golden egg?
Explain.
Well,
You
I mean,
think?
something has to lay them golden eggs, don't they?
You don't think
You
it's
think-
shipped?
You think that this island has a goose to lay the golden egg?
Hey, all I'm saying is they make them every morning.
Well, I mean, it needs to be some kind of animal that lays eggs. A goose is a good one.
What could possibly live on this island?
A golden chicken.
I mean, there are monkeys, so.
A golden monkey.
I would rather anything
Monkeys
else.
don't lay eggs.
A golden alligator.
Do alligators lay eggs?
Yes,
Yes.
they do.
A golden platypus.
They are reptiles.
You get out of here. Get out of here with your platypus shit. That's just another thing to put on the to-do list.
First, though.
I mean, we
should
don't know
probably-
how long they're going to be gone.
For a
That's
few
true.
days at least.
How about this then, Toby? If they ain't back by tomorrow and we all hungry, we break into the cafeteria.
Or Ed or Nate could just, make us food.
We break into the cafeteria.
I'm
I'm
kind
gonna
of
go
lost.
tell-
Look,
I thought
went-
the whole reason you wanted to break into the cafeteria was for the golden egg witch.
I mean, listen, I had a bite of it yesterday and I think I might be addicted.
No, really, you seem perfectly normal when you bit it, Ed.
I'm gonna go tell Tess and Makoto that the all classes are canceled and such. Let's plan on what to do while we're there. Hell, we might have, I don't know, dual spirit things.
I mean, that's possible, but
Dual spirits.
don't
Oh,
worry
you mean
about it.
you mean like them like that make believe bug that that Makoto was looking at?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly that. Imaginary friends.
Turns out it's not imaginary, but shrug.
Well, I mean, if all y'all are saying that it's there and Mickey says it's there, then I guess it's there. I need to get my eyes checked.
You're way too accepting of things way too easily, but that's fine.
Why shouldn't I listen to you? Why shouldn't I listen to my best friends?
We haven't learned to him yet.
I mean, he makes a good point.
Yeah, he does make a valid point, yes. Well, anywho, let's just go home. We'll figure out what to do. I gotta find some use of crowbar.
Alright, do you guys want to try to go back to the dorms and at least let Tess and Makoto know that they don't have to go to class?
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a lot of people on this side. Let's move them over here.
Can't believe you guys don't want to commit a break and enter me.
I don't want to be expelled.
Because I'm a good student who doesn't break the rules intentionally.
All of us have something to lose, like win streaks.
As the four of you go to leave after seeing Nate win his first duel probably of the year,
No one wants to be cool with crime with me.
you guys begin to make your way back up toward the upperclassmen dorms. Upon passing by the regular Slifer dorms, you realize that things are a lot louder than they usually would be.
Yeah.
Upon passing by, you hear people blasting music in their dorm rooms upstairs. You see that some of the windows, most of them have been left open. You see that several people are running around without their blazers, yeah, which is kind of normal, but definitely some people are walking around with stuff that does not really go with the dress code.
Oh my god, put on pants!
Obelisk Jones might be walking around without pants.
Gonna
Every day you exist.
keep going.
As you guys pass by this and see all the anarchy going on in the Slifer dorms, you make your way back toward the main dorms. As you see that somebody is sitting off on the stairs. As you are doing that, however, Makoto,
Yep.
we gotta see if you're even still here, buddy.
Yay!
After you get done cleaning the pots and pans as well as all the different plates and stuff that were there, and eventually Ruby comes and brings her other plate back into you and you clean it. You and Tess are kind of sitting there. Tess is kind of sitting up as you see that she has moved somewhat since you were cleaning. She's no longer laying on the table, and she's just kind of looking at you. I'm sorry. I'm not very good in the mornings.
I've noticed, but it's alright.
You think we're gonna get in trouble?
Probably, but we're already late, so I don't think the punishment's going to increase.
She goes to stand up. She kind of stumbles a bit forward, and then when she lifts her head, she kind of stumbles back a bit. I'm so sleepy. So everything did go well on your date yesterday, you said?
Yeah.
That's
Took
good to
some
hear,
time think.
Makoto.
What was that?
So that's good to hear, Makoto.
Yeah. It was hard to distinguish at first, but after a lot of thinking, I really did enjoy the night.
She smiles at you. If you really enjoyed it, you have to let her know, okay?
Don't worry, I will. I even have a conversation piece. As he pats his notebook.
You didn't write down the entire conversation, did you?
What? No. Should I though?
I don't think that that's probably best.
You're right. I'd probably forget what was in my notes and I'll panic.
Yeah. That's why you shouldn't do it. Not that it's creepy, weird, or any sort of fake.
As long as you think that. Thank you. Creepy.
Well, I mean, what if I came and talked to you and I just had a bunch of responses ready for you for anything you had to say? How would you
Then
feel?
I think I'd feel that you were prepared for the conversation. Just kind of blinks.
Well, I mean, you're really nice though, Makoto. A lot of people wouldn't take it that way.
Holy shit.
Some people might find that, rehearsed. Maybe you're not being completely truthful. A little creepy.
I'll keep that in mind.
On a separate note, from now on, I might ask to look at your notebook before you talk to me.
Wait, why?
Yeah, no reason. You know.
Okay. You want to look now?
No, I trust you and I'm good. Everything's fine. I'm awake now.
I don't want to see the hit list. What's great about that, I just thought, is one of the first things she'd see is a list of names and information about them. Because I have like Obelisk Pop, Sea Serpents, Obelisk Michaels, Dinosaurs.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Again, you're a lot nicer than some people would be about that though, Makoto. Not everybody's like you when it comes to that kind of thing.
No, fair enough.
Well, with that being said, I mean, we probably already missed first period, huh?
I think we could at least make that much if it was an assembly.
Oh, I guess so. You want to head out, or?
Yeah.
She goes to step out for a second, but as she does, she goes back to you, and she kind of goes to grab your hands to start having you walk with her. Do you let her?
Sure.
As she goes to grab your hands, she grabs your hand.
Okay.
The one that hurts.
Pain.
Oh, that hand! He flinches.
As she goes to grab your hands, you flinch as she kind of like looks at you. Hmm? I mean, I know you haven't had a lot of people touch you before, Makoto, but I'm kidding. No, she kind of feels the bit of roughness on one of your hands and just kind of like looks down at it. She notices the bit of a shine from the mild, not even a burn, and she notices the bit of scraping from it as she looks down. What happened to you?
I tripped.
You tripped? On what? The stove?
No, I didn't trip. It was an accident.
Hmm?
No, it wasn't an accident.
Makoto, are you being bullied?
Oh no, that I can assure you, that wasn't the case. Does it count?
I mean, if you're being bullied, Makoto, you can tell me. We'll tell a teacher.
No, it wasn't bullying. No, she did. Yeah, no, it wasn't bullying.
She?
Well, I asked for it.
Was it that girl?
We're gonna be late.
Makoto.
I really did ask for it, though.
Mm. Did you take care of it? Have you cleaned it?
While I was doing the dishes, yeah.
All right. I guess that's fine.
It wasn't her directly. It was actually some heated rocks.
Heated rocks.
Yeah.
Did you guys go to the volcano? I
No,
mean,
no.
to be honest, I mean the danger probably would be some sort of a nice, place to go on a date, I guess. I wouldn't say no to, I guess, going up there. Actually, I think it might be a pretty nice place to go. Good on you, Makoto, for taking her to the volcano.
It wasn't the volcano.
Did you take her to a stove? Where did you get burned at?
All right. We explored the other caves in the well.
Oh, you went down the well. Oh.
Yep. That's what the rope was for.
She kind of like looks to you. She kind of like looks down, looks back. Oh my god, I forgot about the rope. That was really weird yesterday. Thank you for clarifying. I thought you guys were moving really, really quick.
What do you... Oh! He blushes.
No!
No, it was just a first date.
Well, I'm awake, so, I'm gonna go to class.
Same here.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's go
no.
to class. As the two of you step out, you guys notice several people walking back.
We might have been late for the first class, but the whole period? What?
How long were we here?
Well,
How
you
long
were cleaning like all of the dishes that were left behind by Jess, who did not know how to cook.
I have no idea what I was doing.
Plus the two conversations, one with Ruby and Tess and waking her up, and then this. You notice people coming back.
Look to see where the sun is.
The sun's in its morning position. It's still morning.
Because he's in Japan. He's from Japan, though. Oh no!
What the fuck?
What are you talking? Time doesn't change! It's Japan, Will! When it's night, the sun doesn't rise!
No,
It's
It's the land of the risings!
Will, the sun always rises and sets in the same direction no matter where you are.
Where's Japan? It's in the east. Oh no, it's so rising. That means it's night because I'm from Japan.
I misunderstood, okay?
It's fine, dude.
I'm sorry. Is it just like one of your Japanese animes?
I misunderstood. It's a,
The sun is
I'll-
rising.
I'll
Oh,
man up.
no.
I misunderstood information and all that kind of stuff. I'm a bit tired too. I woke up in the morning.
I'm sorry. It must be really tired for you at night with the sun rising.
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah. I misunderstood the whole
Oh
thing.
no! Alright, I'm done. Okay.
We're
I love
done.
that. It's like,
We're
okay,
moving on.
we're done here. We're done here. Then he's just like, oh no! He needs
All
to
right.
final hit.
Yeah.
It was just a sudden thing. I thought it'd be funny, but
Fine.
it's
Well, no,
wrong.
the way I took it before like Jake and Matt said anything, I thought you like looked at your phone and your phone still had Japanese time.
That would have been so much better.
We don't have our phones. They were
Right,
stolen.
your phones were stolen anyway.
You get nothing.
But that would have been so much better.
It would have been so much better.
Don't worry about Jerome. I just had a major derp for the public to see.
Oh.
Either
Hey,
way,
Nico, can you not
you
get
came
too
out, you see
famous anytime soon?
people, you see people coming back.
Oh my goodness.
Guys!
Hey there, Mickey.
You finally awake, Tess?
Yeah, actually.
That's
We have
good.
good news.
You're both in trouble.
That boat I saw last night, nearly all the teachers left on it, so it's only Yolunger here.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
We're in trouble.
No
for Mr.
classes! Yay!
We're in trouble
all
for
the-
Mr. Yolunger.
No,
Yeah,
I was
probably.
joking.
No, but you need to stop lying to people like that.
I'm joking.
You gotta work your delivery.
I thought it was fine.
Well, if we're free and everything, I'm gonna go upstairs and get my hat. Excuse me, miss. As he goes past Ruby, who's laying on the stairs.
What?
Oh, that's sweet. Hey, look, I'm super not crazy now. Yeah.
Well then, I guess he became adapted to it.
Or maybe she doesn't care, or Ed is just Ed.
I don't think it works that way.
I don't know.
Looks at Tess doesn't work that way.
Well, no, but she did say Nate could see her.
Nate uses the same cards over and over again, so maybe that's why.
Probably. I don't know. What's important to know is that all the third years are also pseudo in charge.
Yeah.
Yerlinger understands he can't do it alone.
Oh, well, at least there's... I wasn't gonna say anything bad. At least people are in... Well...
Don't worry.
Oh, this island's still gonna
We
fall into
understand.
It's
I'm
fine.
sure
There's,
Mr.
like,
Yolunger
5
could have done it. By
Either
himself.
way, we don't have any classes until they get back.
As Mikoto has a serious face, grabs Toby's shoulder. I'm not saying this is what's gonna happen, but I read this novel known as Lord of the Flies.
Finally, someone else.
Also,
You guys keep
Makoto,
talking about. Oh well, actually, it makes sense.
Makoto, aren't you excited for it?
Makoto, why was your girlfriend worried that he might have died?
Ha!
Besides
Tess is
the
just
point.
Tess. After you guys mentioned that there's no classes, Tess is just looking over at her dorm door, like I could go back to sleep.
Tess,
Never mind that. If things get out of hand, try
Gets-
not to kill people with your crowbar.
no promises. Puts hand on shoulder, Tess.
What happened in this weird bug book of yours?
It was an amazing character study about the depths of the human condition and how
Right.
terrible we all are as people.
Tess, you're not going
I'm
back to
perfect.
sleep.
It is very much perfect, yes.
What? Why would I do that?
If you're
But-
going to go back to sleep, I'm gonna need the cards back for a while.
What?
Also, did you figure out anything with the cards?
It's been a night, Toby.
She's not a magician, even though she uses them, ironically. But
Sure.
still,
I don't
then
have
maybe-
anything to really go on. I'm just going on the feelings that I have from them and figuring things out as I go.
I understand. I was thinking about maybe looks at Magnus and Jess and Makoto, just like maybe we can make more of them and see if having more
I
can
don't
help.
think that making more is a
That
good
sounds
idea.
like a bad idea when we
That
don't know
sounds
what
like
they
a
do.
terrible idea.
I wanted to play with the one, and it multiplied in our decks, and I'm pretty sure it might have infected yours with something. So I don't want to mess with it.
My deck is fine. My dual spirits are still here.
But
Looks
I haven't
that-
got- I-
looks
well, I
at
haven't
20.
Well, that's fair.
No, you see,
but-
Jerome, they only did one thing in prep school.
But I mean, you could always ask your brother. Oh wait, he literally hopped ship.
Oh my god, he did leave, didn't he? If
Yeah.
everybody
Said all
left,
the
then I guess he
teachers.
left.
I think Tilly, Yolurnger, and that's
Well, no,
it.
Tilly isn't a teacher.
You, the only one who's a responsible, air quotes, responsible adult on this island.
She's
is
not an
Tilly
adult either.
Yolurnger. Closest thing we have. Stop being a fucking pedantic asshole about this.
She was gonna be going to school with you guys, but she failed.
The only other responsible person on this island is Tilly.
That's
Happy?
pretty nice.
I'm sure
She
that
is nice.
I'm sure that we can trust the third years. I mean, Ross seems really nice.
She does. But
Yeah, some of them we can trust.
yeah.
Some of them.
I know the Raw we can trust. He seems nice. I've talked with him.
Yeah, there's Raws that are definitely recognizable.
Hmm?
Okay, Tess.
Blink, blink.
I mean, have you talked with him too? He's a pretty cool guy. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
Makoto has been reading his notes since the whole creepy conversation and all that. He looks to one page and he's like, "Oh, this is probably a good time to bring that up, isn't it?"
Bring what up?
You remember Raw, right?
She's the
The gu-
leader of our dorm right now, so yes.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What?
If you have information, please stop saying "uh-oh."
He shows his notes as it says, "Ask Raw about the dangerous person that takes down freshmen."
My God, your handwriting is illegible.
What about this person that takes down freshmen? What's important about them?
We're freshmen.
What
And
about it?
Mr. Yolunger's the only teacher.
What about it?
we'll still win.
Are you
Doesn't
saying they're
matter.
gonna duel us because they're a tough second or third year?
He goes into his notebook, underlines dangerous 3 times, each with different size
Makoto, when
lines.
you write the word dangerous, you think a lot of things are dangerous.
It's
I mean-
absolutely true.
I mean,
Okay,
where
okay,
did you
let
hear
me-
about this?
Okay, well, first he's gonna say, first of all, her words, not mine, so it is dangerous.
Uh-huh.
And
Whose
what was it
words?
that said?
Wait, what did you say, Deco? When there was a cacophony?
She asked you she asked you where you heard about it from.
Ra's the one that told me about it.
And
Oh wait, was it Ra that told me about it?
yes,
Did she say anything to anyone else?
Nope.
We were alone at lunch that one time. That's why I know.
then did she tell you anything else about this person?
Like what they look like or what their name is?
What dorm they're in?
That's why I have this part. He underlines "Ask Ra."
You didn't give. She didn't tell. Why are people terrible at asking questions?
Then let me ask you this: why do we care?
He hasn't shown
What
up
do you
yet.
I mean,
like,
taking down freshmen can mean several things. Does it
Why do you
have to
assume it's
mean a
like
duel?
lethal?
I'm pretty sure it means duel.
Unless he wants to fight, in which case, good thing we have a crowbar.
just
Oh wait, I forgot. You don't want to do cool things to your crowbar.
they
I guess.
don't like freshmen. They're probably one of the higher ups, and the higher ups are kind of the leaders right now.
Whatever. It's
Then,
What did you think?
all
Okay,
right. If it's that case, I have an idea who it might be.
Oh,
If they're higher up and if they're strong, it might be the third year obelisk that we were told about that has never lost. It wants to invite everyone to the obelisk storm, but we had to wear our blazers, so maybe he could crush us since we're first years.
I still intend to completely go to that soiree, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
I intend to go as well.
Hardy, man.
Yeah.
Can't
soiree.
not go. Although you have to be at least 5 minutes
Oh.
late.
Yes,
Of course.
one of the leaders of the obelisk storm has invited everyone everyone to a party at the Obelisk Dorm tonight. But apparently, from what we've been told
A
by
party?
Ra,
She looks down as she just starts saying a party.
what about a party?
She then looks up toward the four of you. You have to go.
Well,
Yeah, I was
okay.
going.
We were, but now I want to know why.
Because parties are very nice and social.
Pass.
Pass.
No, she doesn't say that. She doesn't say that.
I'll pass.
Of course you would.
Why?
I'm kidding. You're going to come with us anyway.
I mean,
I'm
I'm
gonna
sure
check out-
sure your friend will be there.
She's at least a 7, Makoto. You don't bail out on a
I'm
7.
going to see if she's at the dorm first.
That's tonight anyway. You have plenty of time.
I just want to get out more and meet people.
Okay, put me as a maybe then.
I don't.
Definite.
What?
I'll put you as a definitely.
What else are you gonna do?
He kind of looks up. We'll see.
So many.
Put his hands in the air. All right. So Magnus, you were talking about wanting to do something fun with the crowbar instead of breaking into the school. What do you have in mind?
Well, I have another building that we could break into, but because I don't know the key code.
Key code.
No, there's a key lock. You know, little pad thing, little numbers. I've been trying it for like 2 days now, and I got sick of trying. So.
And you just mentioned it now.
I thought I could crack the code. Excuse me for having some faith in myself, Crow.
Crack the code, you say?
So now I'm gonna pry it open with the crowbar because I can't reach the windows.
So
Because I can't
I'm
reach the
kind
windows.
of with Magnus on this one.
Thank you.
Why?
What?
You know what? It should be a group activity. I'm gonna invite someone.
Why are people inviting people to my adventure? I think
Makoto?
I should have some say.
Yeah.
Can you please be transparent with us? You weren't actually telling us
Joker,
the truth
look,
with the dual spirit, so
we
this is
have
kind of
one-
shifty.
and
Like,
I'm not
extremely.
really trusting you on things when you're shifty. Nor do I want to bring you along if you're gonna bring someone where you're not even gonna talk about.
And it's shifty, not swifty.
And if you're shifty, I might just leave you in the middle of the forest instead of actually taking you to the building.
You kind of.
I got my good hat.
Good job,
kinda
Ben.
Scratches his cheek a bit. I kind of want to go on an adventure.
Okay.
And
Adventures right here.
No,
you have a, first of all, you have a
adventure
girlfriend. How
and-
could you?
I kind of hope it's dangerous.
Okay, everyone, stop. Who are you?
What do you mean?
and who? Okay, if you want to be dangerous, why do you want to bring someone and not tell us who they are?
I don't want to go on a dangerous adventure.
I'm pretty sure he wants to bring his girlfriend.
Why?
We're not.
Is this
Boyfriend
one reason
and
why she thought you were
girlfriend.
dead for a moment?
Yes.
Are you Makoto?
Yes.
Makoto, what happened? Because I'm sick of
He
us not
puts
telling each
his
other.
hand on Toby's shoulder. I'm finally rowing out a little bit, and I went on an adventure.
That's not an answer.
That isn't what happened on the
You
adventure.
know what's
and if
amazing? Not us not telling each other what's been happening here. Each time
What?
we don't, something bad happens. Each time something happens, we get in trouble.
As
mean, I don't know
Makoto's
how we're
kinda
gonna get in trouble with
scratching
all the
his neck a
teachers
little
gone.
bit. Oh, what was that?
Said I don't know how we're gonna get in trouble with all the teachers gone.
I'm not even talking about the teachers.
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's
I
fine.
think you in trouble, like getting hurt, or lost,
Yes.
or trapped in a
hurt.
cave.
Oh yeah, all
Oh,
of those
trapped
things
in
would be
a
pretty
cage.
bad too.
Like,
Or time stops.
We're stuck in a
as
loop.
Makoto finally scratches his neck, kind of trembles a little bit. His lips are kind of pursed.
Oh,
and
did I
then-
miss a donation, Guido? Oh, Izukikami,
Is there
I'm very sorry. You did another donation. I didn't notice. You have your old uniforms from before. You were all raw, so Magnus and Jess are fine, and them and their real uniforms. 5 duel points.
God.
Everyone gets 5 duel points as well.
Yay! Oh my god, I could wear the raw suit. But that would go completely against
Makoto
my whole
scratches his
spiel.
neck, purses his lips, scratches his chin, kind of gets antsy, and then finally kind of explodes as he goes, okay, we went on this amazing adventure. So we went to the well, right? And there were some multiple paths, right? Okay, so we went down into the caves, and it was nice and dark. And at first I was so scared, and then
Don't interrupt. You asked him.
And then I was scared, and I liked being scared. Does that make sense? And then it was this cool area with this little stream and all that, and there was there was some flooding going on, and at first I was panicking. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna drown. And then I realized, oh, I could just wait for the water to rise up, and then I could go off the cliff, and then I had to find a way out. And then there were these rocks that I remembered from my memory, and then I went over there, and they were heated rocks. That's where I got the scrape from, and I climbed down, and then it was exhilarating. Like
Makoto.
Yeah?
You keep saying I. Where was she in all of this?
And he kind of fumbles a bit. She was around.
Makoto.
So, there are people here who are maybe impersonating where we should be, who are first years. And you've been paranoid about everything. But this Slifer first year apparently leaves you for dead and wonders if you're dead. And you have no question about it.
Well,
I mean, when you put it like that.
well,
Yeah.
of course I have questions, but
And she doesn't even duel like a first year or a Slifer.
well, yeah, but he starts pulling on his sleeves, kind of scratching.
Maybe
his
she was
hands.
trying to get rid of you.
I think.
I mean, he starts looking down. His depression's back. Thanks, Toby.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
But then he's like, no, that can't be right.
Makoto.
No, that can't be right. She
Why?
trusted me. She trusted I'll get out.
No.
That's
Makoto.
not how it works.
Listen to me. Listen to Magnus is here, alright? Your friend Magnus is here. Listen.
Your friend
Listen
Magnus.
very, very closely and carefully.
Did she let you touch the boob?
We'll get to that. I think I understand why you did it. I'm still disappointed in you, but I have to concede she's like a smoking 8, so I understand why you threw all caution to the...
Wait, what?
I'm not following. What do numbers have to do with this? I'm not a mathematician.
An 8 out of 10.
So what's your defense for her?
Besides, she's hot.
She left me with something that I'm gonna give back to her.
Like what?
He takes out the knife.
I'm
She
really
has-
Okay,
sleepy.
so... Okay, Makoto, okay. That number dropped a little bit.
Oh,
Maybe
by
went
the way-
up, depending.
By the way, because of how happy he was about everything, he has a psychotic smile as he takes out
Ed
this
comes
knife.
over to the Ed moves over to the side of the top of the thing, points his deck box down at you. Drop the knife, Mickey.
Okay, Makoto, give me the sharp object. Let me just hold on to that for you. Just let go.
Don't worry.
No,
He
no,
slowly puts it back. He shows, I'm not gonna use it.
I'm just gonna leave this in the
Okay.
dark chat.
please.
Oh god.
This is just Magnus's face.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
But
I
no,
feel way better if I held on to that
but
instead of you.
no, you saw
Concern.
that's not
Whoa.
something she would just throw away. So she knew it would come out.
Makoto, she probably has a lot. She seems a little bit crazier. So 9 now, but still.
So, in my idea now,
Why did the number go up?
Don't
Well,
worry
yeah,
about
but as someone that once thought about having a knife collection, you don't want to leave one knife out. I shouldn't have said that.
it. Okay, you really are not Makoto.
I mean,
So
to
what
be
is-
fair, knives are pretty nice.
They
in this
are, but-
situation,
There's
she is now in my head one of the few people who have probably replaced us in the dorms.
so what?
I don't care if you like her, Makoto. That means she's one of the people we're looking for, that you are adamant about looking for.
Yeah.
And if
Toby,
You
if
kinda
that's the
clinch-
if that's the
just
case,
as-
wouldn't it be better to learn more about her?
it would be
If he's willing to actually do that.
You gotta
learning
click-
about her in a way to show that if she's innocent or guilty.
No,
What do you
I
think?
mean, even if she is guilty or innocent, learning more about her is best, don't you think? If she's guilty, then we'll know more about her to figure something out. If she's innocent,
That's what
then
I
that
mean.
means Makoto can learn more about her, and then maybe they can go on another date.
Hear that, Makoto? You can get to go on another date.
If she's
I mean, either
innocent.
way, I still suggest you going on another date. Probably,
Are
you
probably, and
seriously
not,
advocating
probably,
that?
and not getting drowned.
Yeah, that's pretty. Don't go back down there.
Look,
But I mean,
Uh,
even if she is the person we're looking for, it's like we don't even know why they're here. So if she is, maybe we could, like Makoto is nice. Could find out.
Wait, didn't you say you found? Wait, did he say he found something there?
Nope. He left that completely out on purpose.
You asshole. All
I
right.
love how truthful we all are with each other.
Yeah, you absolutely.
He promised.
we
he
are all
promised-
100% truthful
Said
with each
tra-
other.
and transparent. You said you could get. You said she could have it. You never said you keep it secret. I don't
Well,
remember hearing
yeah,
that.
but if I told you, then knowing you, Magnus, you'd
I
probably
mean,
wanna steal it.
I mean, here's the thing, guys. You're already
understand.
you're already pretty much onto him for this girl. How else are you gonna feel whenever you say, "Oh, and she also took an orb and left me to die"?
They're saying.
Man, this sounds just like Jones, Indiana.
It does, but unlike real life, that was fun to watch.
I'm just wondering why they are here and taking our place.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, I
He
mean,
does.
it has to do with those guys, right?
People stealing from students, yeah, and
I
probably
mean-
other people, and
Otherwise, they
Universe.
wouldn't have known how many people to put on the other ship.
I mean, yeah, but why are they here?
Hey,
That-
Tess,
there's not a lot of ways off.
Looks
the
to
island.
Toby. Hmm?
this may be a weird and stupid question, but do you think it might be involved with the, well, black cards and dual spirits?
I don't think so. I mean, they just seemed like they were robbers, right? And this isn't the first time it's happened.
But it sounds like it might be the first time it happened for people being replaced.
Hmm.
Hmm.
We didn't really ask about that, did we?
Not
We
that I remember.
didn't.
Honestly, Makoto kind of mumbles. I don't know how much I really trust the information we've been getting about it.
I don't either. I don't trust the vice principal.
Not at all.
I mean, does it really matter if they're not here?
No, this makes it a lot. Well,
What
will it
if
make
it's a
it
vice-
easier?
Look,
There's
Toby.
also the question of, with the vice principal, why did he want every single teacher but Monsieur Langer to be off the island?
It does seem extremely stupid. like there's very few things that he could have done that were more, more terrible a decision than that.
I mean,
Something.
it could be incompetence. It could be letting, I don't know, do something. It could be letting us do whatever we want.
So gross
Since we-
incompetence.
You know, agreed to help find these guys.
I just have a bad feeling of it all.
The girl from the steps just kind of walks past through like the middle of all of you guys and just goes and lays down on the hill over here.
Yep. It's like I just like to do a little wave like hello everybody. Anyway,
And look,
so
Toby. I don't necessarily trust her, but I want to learn from here, okay? I want to give her a little bit of a chance because the reason I went to this island is to learn, and not just about card games. I came here for card games because I thought that was the only thing I was good at, but I think there's more I can do, and I think she can help.
Yes, if she doesn't kill you first, but by all means, if you learn more about her and don't die, and she's not the culprit, that's fine. But if you learn more about her and find out that she might be one of them,
Then I'll deal with that.
we'll deal
with that.
I wonder if she was ever going to kill him, though. I mean, we all knew they were together, right?
That's true. Or maybe she did that to throw us off.
I don't
As
know.
I said, she gave me this knife. If she wanted me to die, she'd probably. I don't think she'd leave me with this.
Why the hell did she give you a knife? I can't get over that.
Why did you two go down there anyway? What did you go down there for?
We wanted to explore.
You
She
find
found the rope markings on the tree and found out about the waterfall cave.
So was there anything down there besides trash cards?
As I said, there was the stream.
What a boring adventure.
I wouldn't say so.
If
You
that's the
said
case,
something.
maybe
You
we
said
should...
something about hot rocks, right?
Wait, did you know or something?
No. Ed, remember that thing you told us about the heated rocks and all that?
The heated what now?
You said you found a cave, got out through a heated room?
Oh yeah, whenever that earthquake happened, no one else seems to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
I found that area.
Well, them rocks are pretty hard. I found this weird thing down there too.
What'd you find?
I found this orb thing.
Ooh, really?
Yeah,
Did you have? Well, you took it, right?
yeah, I did.
Where is it?
I put it in the lake.
You
I'm
put it in
sorry?
the lake?
There's a lake?
I put it in the lake.
I just take off my jacket.
Cause that
Well,
thing was
I know what I'm doing.
real hot.
I put my jacket back on. Well, that's staying down there.
Well, I mean, if it's in the water, it might have cooled down by this point.
Take off the jacket again. Well,
You want to
I
take
had
off
to
the
hold it in
jacket
my
now.
hat.
well, one of us has to go down and get it.
The lake is a bit away, Magnus.
Let's
Well, so is the building.
one adventure at a time, Magnus. It's not going anywhere.
So there
guess.
are orbs down there. That's interesting.
It was this weird orb thing, and I'm like, "Ooh, what's this thing?" And I tried to get it out, and it burnt me real good. He shows his fingers. As you see, the tips of his fingers are like pretty much like very not like burnt, but they're red.
Huh.
Then I got real mad at it because I'm like, "Ain't nobody gonna stop me!" And so I pried it out with my gun.
I
Huh.
see.
That's
Wait.
either-
What happened when you pried it out?
Whenever I took it out, well, everything started shaking.
That was you?
You caused the earthquake.
What?
How does an orb cause an earthquake, though? If you remember.
I don't know. I don't know.
I thought we caused the earthquake, says Tess.
Wait, what do you mean you thought we caused
Tess?
the earthquake?
Why did you think we caused it?
Well, the weird spires and they started moving.
Transparency, Tess.
No, I'm not hiding anything. You guys saw them move.
No. Yeah,
Yeah, they did move.
yeah,
Mm,
you did see that.
well, there's more weird crap on this island then. Great. Yeah.
Everything
Oh.
started shaking, and I thought I was gonna die. But then everything opened up, and I crawled out.
Well, that's
So
lucky.
things started opening up as soon as you took it.
So, it's not that you caused the earthquake, but we probably saved you.
Mickey,
Or
Mickey, you also remember whenever you took your orb that things started shaking and the water started coming out.
I'm not saying shit.
I'm just saying for your own thoughts, you do remember that.
You sneaky little ass.
Hey, you're
we're
getting
the
on
best
me
team.
about it. You lost your privilege for this information.
We were never privy to
I
this
got this
information.
thing out. Everything started shaking. I thought I was gonna die, and then the ceiling opened up, and I crawled out.
Huh.
Maybe there's some more things in that cave.
Ooh.
Maybe we should go check out the well again.
Now the well has gone from the not even on my list to the top of it.
If you want to.
Well, I mean,
just
before
try.
we do that though, aren't we going on this other adventure?
To break into a secured building, yes. But not the cafeteria building.
If you
Man,
want
we
to
can do
go.
anything we want to with no teachers around.
I know, right? It's fantastic.
Well, one of these things requires a code.
And I've yet to crack it.
You know,
So.
I could probably head over to the Obelisk girls' dorm. There's so many people I haven't dueled in there because I'm not allowed.
Oh my god, I thought you were. Never mind.
You might get
Probably.
expelled for that, so you probably shouldn't.
Whew. Anyway. Regardless.
With this, let's just all try to be more honest. We're in a situation where things can go south very quickly.
Especially now. I mean, I feel like we've always had that threat over us. But,
We had that threat over us ever since there was a gun pointed at us.
And that's why we should be working together.
Like this?
Ed, please.
As Makoto kind of takes the gun and then points like this.
Okay, guys, that's really not funny.
It's not. It's a little bit, but not by much.
Like you could tell, you could see that Makoto's psychotic smile's not there as he does that.
At least there's.
At least
that.
he's not
Anyway-
enjoying himself.
Anyway.
As he gives him back the gun.
All right. So if I have this right, there's glowy orb treasures on this island. I guess they might have caused earthquakes or whatever. There's spooky crap. There's no one here to help us, and everyone's in charge of themselves.
I know, isn't it great?
It's absolutely amazing. But I think we all have to come to a consensus. I think we need to find a way to communicate with each other over great distances before we start heading off on our own.
Oh, you're right. I should probably get your cell phone numbers. He pulls out his cell phone.
Our
Yeah.
cell phones
Yeah.
were stolen, Ed.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. The so
I could go and get some Dixie cups.
That's...
Do you have walkie-talkies by any chance?
I mean, I got Dixie cups.
why do you have Dixie cups?
We can put strings on them.
Did you like pack them to come here?
Well, I knew
Is
we were
that
going to be
like
on
a
an
poor
island.
person's walkie-talkie?
It's a very poor way of doing it.
It's a little handheld radio that you push a button and you
I'll
can
hook
talk
up the
to
dorms with the Dixie cup network.
If
You
you
know
know,
what?
if you know of a place that sells 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cell phones for much yen was it? For 5,000 yen.
Where'd you get that?
I've had it.
I'm surprised I didn't get ruined by the ocean.
It was in my sock.
It was in my sock.
You should have kept your deck in your sock then. Anyway, we gotta find some way to talk to each before we start, especially now.
In any case,
I mean,
Yeah,
I can
we
go
can.
look around. I'm not very good in a jungle forest.
Yeah, I decided I don't. Yeah, we have to go through Monkey Land again. At least I marked the path this time.
yeah, I know you didn't enjoy that before.
They'll get their comeuppance, but until then,
Ruby
So what
goes
do you
over
want?
toward Jess and just kind of leans up against Jess's leg.
is it a cat or still a person?
Still a person.
She's just like not. She just absentmindedly goes to pet because she still registers this girl as a cat.
I'm not even. You know what? That's fine.
So what do you want to do then, Jess? Since I know you don't want to go to the forest.
I mean, I was probably just gonna go ask Mr. Yolunga since he's in charge now if he has anything we could use.
I mean, I really only need
That's a
the
good
grow.
idea.
I really only need the crowbar, and I'm good. I'm completely self-sufficient.
We could always just try and find the code,
Well, I guess it's 4 digits, and I've tried everything up to like the 3000s at this point. So it's not nothing like that.
That's I'm surprised you got that far, honestly.
I'm very determined to open things up.
Well, for 2 days actually, I guess. Yeah.
I didn't mark it the first time I found it, so it was hard. Shut up. Anyway, can I have your crowbar?
If you're gonna go do that, I'm coming with you, since I'm not letting you take
Oh,
my crowbar.
No, please. I'm not that bad a person.
I'm also curious.
And if you could find like something too heavy for one person to carry.
It's true. You might find a couch.
I mean, it's not like you're gonna be taking anything out of that anyway.
What was
Look,
that?
Silver. You know what's in there?
Meow.
Well, that's good to know.
Well, we'll just use the crowbar to pry up anything that's bolted down.
What's in there, Ruby?
She shrugs, just kind of leans on Jess.
Probably something awesome that we shouldn't have because we're students. Take any.
You know where they're going, Ruby? Head.
Scooby.
You pet
Sorry, I had
Head.
candy in my mouth.
As you were petting Heb, what is your charm?
That was 15.
That is a 15. Okay. Go ahead.
Plus
And,
one.
Go ahead and give me a
Plus
roll.
1. That's a
That's
16,
a
actually.
16, technically.
Oh god.
16.
And you rolled a 16. She just kind of
Perfect.
looks at you as you're petting on her. She just kind of like moving her head into your hand. I gave the code to Makoto.
Looks
look.
at Makoto.
I just
My,
imagine.
my neck like snaps directly at him.
The idea.
Joker, look.
And we
Uh-oh.
talked about
More
what?
We have more money. David James give us $5 extra DP for you guys. Thanks a lot, David.
Hey,
Thank you.
thank
I
you,
can't
mate.
wait to get,
Awesome, man.
I just can't wait to get tased again. It's gonna be great.
As
Okay.
Makoto goes, she didn't tell me what the numbers were.
How many numbers were it?
No,
Four?
she didn't tell me what the numbers were for. I was
Um,
going to actually check somewhere else, but
You
Here are
have
the
the
numbers.
you have the numbers. You have the place. Just go together.
all right.
I'd
Thank
feel
you,
bad
Pookie.
if I
You're
gave
so
you guys
awesome.
the numbers after he already gave me stuff for the numbers.
So
What did he
we
give
have
you?
to,
She gives off a little burp.
You ate
Matt.
the breakfast I made. She has sparkles.
Okay, that makes perfect sense actually.
Who is this chick?
Oh, by the way,
man.
Jess, you left the stove on.
Did you turn it off?
Yes.
Good
Yeah,
job.
remember how we talked about dual spirits and such?
Well, she can also see them. This is Ruby. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. Moving on.
Another person to believe.
Oh wait, what now?
She's a Slifer.
I ain't never seen her, but I guess
She's
that
very-
means I got a dueler.
How about
I
you
mean,
do that whenever she feels like, because she's
As-
in the middle of something right now.
As Makoto rips up the code, hands it to.
You
Hand it to
have only-
Magnus.
Magnus
Yeah,
wants it.
I figured you make the right
I was
choice.
like, why would you give it to
I
Toby?
figured you'd make the right choice.
If you gave it to
Like,
Toby,
so-
you would hand it to Magnus?
I know. It'd be
Yeah,
weird.
I was gonna say Toby at first because we're kind of in this like, how do I put it? Not necessarily electricity between her eyes, but getting close.
Oh, yeah, very close. I'm gonna make. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
go.
take it.
Yeah, go ahead, Levy.
What's up?
What's up?
He's asking about linking something in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Link JPEG.
Link it.
Anyway,
But so I'm gonna take it and keep it, and I'm gonna stare at this until I memorize it. I'm gonna put it in my pocket, and I'm gonna make it a point to take off. Like I assume we have our dual discs and everything on us, like at all times.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take it off. All right. I'm leaving my stuff here because I don't trust the monkey forest.
I Honestly. Alright, if you want to do that.
Unless you want to be clenching your cards as tightly as possible the entire walk, I mean, you can. I don't like taking the risk with the thief monkeys.
I'll
They're
be
everywhere.
right back. And I'm gonna keep my cards on me just in case.
They're everywhere and
Oh,
laughing
okay.
at you.
I just want to scroll over the place you guys want to go for a second after hearing that. Yeah.
Unless Magnus wants to convince me.
I mean, he doesn't know what it is.
No, I know,
I don't
but
know.
he knows monkeys.
Unless you want to like clench them like you would clenching your youngest dearest child to your chest. I mean, you can do that. I don't want to. It's just I don't want to
Which
risk.
has cards. Takes cards out.
I'm gonna
Hands
turn
it
the
Yes.
Stop doing the thing, please.
He
But,
then hands his deck to Tess. Can you watch over them for me?
They're mine, all mine. I'm kidding.
I'm gonna turn to Ruby. Unless there's something else you're not telling.
Oh, I'm not telling you a lot of things.
If I get you food, will you tell us?
I'm pretty full.
We'll have to wait till lunch.
This is why we should have broken in and gotten the sandwiches, but no.
Just saying,
Sounds like
that place
ideas.
that place isn't somewhere I want to go back to.
Joker, look. We have more money.
I got her a donation sound.
Oh, yes, there was. Izuki Kami, thank you very much for the $5 donation. If Mickey doesn't go, he can take Alice diving for the other orb. He'll get to see her in a swimsuit, even if it's just a wetsuit. He gets more Alice FaceTime, and Alice gets another orb for nefarious purposes. Also more DP.
Hey, that's
Izuki.
no. I would like.
My plan.
No, so Deco, I would like to spend all my dual points to buy a set of handcuffs for me and Makoto, because I'm not letting another shiny thing.
Why are these handcuffs fuzzy?
It's the only one they had available.
It's the only ones I had in. It was the only ones I had available.
It's true. Okay, what's the oh, here's the thing. Thanks, Levy.
Thank you.
But yes,
Okay, so-
as she's just basically going. It's not a place I want to go back to.
Is there something in there?
She shrugs. Just kind of leans up against Jess.
Head.
We should worry about not coming out.
No, not really. Nothing like that. Well, some things like that, but I'm pretty sure you can avoid it.
I put the dual disc back on my arm.
As Makoto kind of perks up, as he hears, you could probably avoid it. Ooh, that sounds dangerous.
I'm gonna put the dual disc on. I couldn't avoid a monkey with a branch. I think we might need these.
Pretty sure nothing down there is gonna duel you. Although they might. Who knows?
You guys go on ahead. I'm gonna go get.
We are all leaving at the same time, Makoto.
I'm gonna get Alice.
Why?
Okay, number one, no.
Why not?
Because look, I was planning on. I don't want their date to interrupt our adventure time.
I also don't trust her.
Also, she might have more than just knives on her at this point, and I don't want to risk it.
With that foreboding message, you might want someone with a knife.
Points to you.
You do have a knife.
Another person with a knife.
Hand me the knife then.
And me?
This isn't your knife.
As his arms bulge with rippling muscles. Give me the knife.
This line of protest is not going to get you anywhere. So look,
We don't have
wanna
anyone
get-
that can make decisions.
I'm making this decision right now. We are leaving now, and we're not stopping to get your girlfriend or whatever.
I'm gonna go talk to Mr. Yolunger.
And Jess is gonna
No.
go be useful for the entirety of our here. Or just talk to Mr. Yolunger, because he seems charming.
And I'm gonna go make sure that I be useful as well.
You're gonna go with Jess?
I'm gonna duel people.
Okay, that is also
You do your
somewhat
best, Ed.
Are you going to the party tonight?
Party.
You
Yeah.
were there.
Oh yeah, they said that blazers were mandatory, right?
Yeah.
can
Probably
wear-
not.
You can wear the poncho over the blazer.
Then I'll probably go.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Because we're all going, right?
What?
It's a party, a soiree. What better
Yes.
chance to
Yeah,
then
we
cut
should
the
all
rug
go
with
to.
your
We should all go
girlfriend?
to the soiree.
Look, I want to put myself in danger, but I don't want to socialize with too many people.
I'm gonna put both my hands on your shoulders. Makoto, socializing with people is the most dangerous thing a person can do.
Yeah, mentally, I'm a
Yes.
physical danger.
Makoto, you can't handle mental danger.
You haven't heard my dad's stories then about the political world.
That sounds horrifying.
I still have trouble sleeping at night when I think about them.
Wow. See, it's
Well,
perfect.
You can make so many enemies socially that they want to push you off that cliff over there.
I know I do
North Korea
sometimes.
is going to cause the Third World War.
Come on, Makoto. You should come with us.
One of us. One of us.
The worst part about this whole thing, Makoto, is that you think you have a choice. Well, I hope you come to realize that on our trip to the weird building.
Can I at least return property that's not mine?
Oh, sure, at the party.
That
He gives
That's-
you a clip.
Magnus, first of all, I don't think pulling a knife out in a party would be the best idea.
You've gone to very boring parties then.
Unless
I-
Makoto thinks it'll be dangerously fun.
What kind of parties do ex-semi-pros go to?
I mean,
I'm
unless
not legally obliged to say.
Magnus, I will bring the knife to the party on one condition. You bring the crowbar so everyone's distracted by you.
That's my crowbar.
You would. I don't have any like
well,
the
then
dark
I'm
card.
not bringing a knife to the party.
He can always
Well,
drive
then-
the boat into the dorms.
That is true.
That
But
was
we have to
that
pull
was
the
a
boat
joke.
up off of.
That was a joke. It can't go up the waterfall.
I mean,
Yeah,
we have
that's
some. I mean, we have
sheer
rope. I'm
clickbait.
pretty strong. You know, it's.
Kind of whispers.
I'm pretty strong. Yet
You're pretty strong for a freshman.
He whispers to Tess, I'm kind of scared how fast he said yes.
You guys are no fun, regardless of the fact that you can't have fun. Let's go have some fun.
I don't really know if I want to go to the weird lab place.
Come on.
Come on! But Tess, what if there's dual spirits?
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. It
I mean,
seems
we're
really
not
dangerous.
very good at. It is dangerous, but those.
Or you
little
can go back
spirits-
to bed, that's fine too.
That's
also
actually
true.
really preferable.
Jess actually has a point. Why would Ruby know this place?
I'm sure we could find dual spirits just as fine as Tess can. Go take a nap.
Mm,
I mean that sincerely. I know I sound like I'm being like patronizing to you. I don't mean.
I mean, if a dual spirit knows of this place, I mean, there might be more.
It'd be a great time to test our communicating skills with.
Fine, I'll go.
Toby's gonna smile.
Well, as long as we don't have to break. I mean, if we're not
I
breaking.
can't really watch your deck then. She hands your deck back to you, Toby.
That's true.
Well, this has been a fun conversation. If it was a fun conversation, let's go. I trust everyone here will be safe. It'll be fine.
I need to go. Get
I'll
my
go
phone.
if Mickey gets to tell Alice.
What?
We'll go stop after we have the slab adventure.
That's the only way I'm going.
There's gonna be like 4 of you there. What is she gonna do?
Fine.
Otherwise, I'm gonna go lay down.
Well, I can't have you doing that. Let's go get Alice.
I'll go.
She
get
just
out.
gives like Tess a thumbs up of like, good job. We're enabling Makoto to getting laid.
We're like his wingmen.
As Toby
We're his wing
raised-
girls.
Not
We're his
Toby.
wing girls.
Makoto raises a finger. I'll get her.
No,
We do this. We're
we're
like
doing this together.
it's a group.
I mean,
effort.
you'd all be leading in the same direction anyway, I think. I don't
It's-
You're
know.
going in the
Where is it
same
in
direction
fourth?
anyway, but still. It's his girlfriend.
It's more than that. I haven't talked to her since the incident.
So like 12 hours?
Oh yeah, 12 hours. That seems like an extremely long time after
Yeah.
you almost die.
I need to kind of talk to her because she might not even go with us. First of all, second of all,
I guess you won't want to go if you don't mention the breaking and entering thing. So, all right,
know-
whatever. Let's go talk to your girlfriend. Fuck it.
I mean,
oh,
Toby's gonna sigh. You know, Magnus,
Yes.
actually, you could take my crowbar there.
Why is everyone dropping in and out?
I just don't feel safe with someone who might have been part of that group.
Okay, I'll carry a deadly weapon. Honestly, you people, no one can commit. No one can commitment issues. You go. Does he have it? Well, does he have it on him? Or do you have to go get it? Matt?
No, he'll just tell you, like, it's in the drawer.
All right. Okay, I'll go look.
Makoto's just gonna head out.
I'll meet up with him. Probably.
Makoto starts heading down toward the red dorms.
Can I roll Dex?
I'm gonna go grab the bar and catch up to him.
They're gonna be doing other things, dude. You're gonna be able to go.
Yeah.
As Magnus goes up to go and get the crowbar, Ed's like, "I'm gonna duel people."
Godspeed, Ed. That guy's a dueling machine.
I'm just like angrily like mumbling up the steps like people have no.
Toby, what are you gonna be doing?
God's Big Island.
You should have thought of that, but you bailed.
I want to go to the well.
Of course.
And he'll tell Jess.
Tess and Jess.
Yeah, he'll tell Jess and Jess.
Jess and
Jess and Jess.
Jess and
I
Jess.
did explain that I explored the caves, so
Oh boy.
What
are you gonna
be
tell him?
checking out the well.
Make sure you bring the torch.
I will. And do you know where the room is?
Yes. It's in our room.
Mind if I go grab it?
Yeah, sure. I'm not gonna use it.
I'll nod. This would be another good way to see if anyone's dropped any cards in there as well. He didn't mention picking any of them up.
If you're not gonna come with us, then at least go to the party tonight, all right?
He'll nod. Not in the beginning. Just make sure they're okay.
Just kind of looks at you. They'd be more okay if more people went. I don't know what you expect me to do. She kind of steps away. Gonna go get the rope?
Still look at S. I did kind of goad you into getting into this Sentai. I'm sorry. That was kind of me being an ass.
Don't worry about it. Again, you just don't want to go, but make sure you go to the party tonight and we'll talk again then, okay?
Yeah.
You gonna head off to grab the rope?
Yeah.
Plop. Tess is left with Jess and Ruby.
I should probably go hurry and talk to Younger before he actually does something. He'll probably be in the office. I mean, that's where he was walking that when he left the assembly and before they shut off the mic we could hear him from the hallway. I'm gonna go.
I'm not sure how long whatever we're doing is gonna happen or if we're gonna live, but I'll see you tonight, alright?
If you're not there tonight, I'll go tell Mr. Yelunger.
Thank you. You're the best.
And then she's also gonna pet Ruby one last time. And thank you for helping.
Meow.
You're such a good kitty. And you're so adorable, even when you're not a kitty. Well, you're not a toofy.
Well, I couldn't really change into a cat while he was around.
Yeah, that's true.
You gonna head
Not
out?
at all. Yeah.
You start making your way out as Ruby just kind of gives a bit of a yawn and starts making her way over to the stairs again. Toby, you come out. You have your rope. Are you ready to go out toward the the well?
I need to grab the torch too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have to go climb down to the boat.
Is it down in the boat?
It's down in
Yeah.
the boat.
But didn't we grab it for the well and bring it back up?
Yeah, but why would you keep it up here when I'm not in the boat?
Because why would he climb all the way back down and put it in the boat? Climb
Because
all the
it's
way
Magnus.
Back up?
You should probably find somewhere. You should probably find somewhere more accessible to leave this next
I
time.
can't believe
can
he
do
put
it.
it down there.
Why don't you? At this point in time, you should
He
have
climbs
learned.
up and down that hill pretty much every day to that boat.
Yeah.
It's like his child.
It is his
going
it
back
is
to
his
my-
children.
It's children.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Makoto understood this enough to be like, the ship's okay, right? You should go check on the ship.
I'm gonna go get the torch.
I keep
God.
anything that no one anything that no one doesn't claim for themselves. I put in the fucking boat.
Magnus,
It's like
you
a
come out.
bag.
You come out after grabbing Mr. Crowbar.
I feel like I have a +2 in something right now. Weird.
You do.
You see Ruby just kind of laying on the stairs. Do you want to pass her by?
Hello, Ruby. I'm gonna walk by. Yep.
Be careful
You
in
don't-
there.
It's okay. I have a dual disc and a weapon, and a meat shield. Who's going to talk to his maybe girl. I'll be fine.
She shrugs. Whatever.
I'm a very important man. I own a boat, you know.
Shut the hell up! I'm not Mr. Yelunger.
Tess is just kind of waiting for you over here. You ready?
Yeah. Where are the other two? Where did Makoto-
Jess went off toward Mr. Yelunger, and Toby started climbing down toward the boat.
Huh? I'm sure it's fine.
Want to go
Why
meet?
is it-
Want to go
wait,
meet with
what-
Makoto?
Yeah. Why is he going in my boat?
Jess told him to make sure he got the torch.
I think I know what he's doing in the boat.
What the?
You know what? You know what?
And then
Whatever
you just hear him shuffling his cards.
Well,
God damn it.
He's
Eh.
counting his baseball cards. You know what I mean?
I don't
He's
think
using roulette
Well, no,
spider to sext Taz.
well, well, I definitely
All
don't
right,
want that
Makoto.
anymore. Makoto, why do I bring you to things?
Time
Why
to
do-
drop you off the cliff again.
He's using roulette spider to sex.
Sext with a T at the end.
There was no tea there, you lying fuck. Anyway, you know what? If
I
he
mean, I
wants to
guess
go off-
technically roulette spider could be used to sext.
Oh Lord, no! It can't stop.
I
Yes,
mean,
it
like
can,
if
you're
you
just not
like
imaginative
put
enough.
if you like put the letters to like numbers and make it like like one of those old rotary phones.
God.
All right, for real.
Oh.
Well, whatever he does, I ain't gonna go looking for him. Let's go.
All right. You and Tess decide to start making your way out. At this
I'm
point,
gonna try, like-
several
Yes.
people are going to several. Where'd Makoto go? Get back over
Off
here,
the
Makoto.
cliff where he deserves to be.
Get back over here, Makoto. At this point, Makoto goes into the red dorms. Jess starts heading further down the way, heading over toward the main area, and the two of you start making your way down toward where Makoto is going to be at. At this point, Toby, you come up from the cliff. As you do, you just see a cat leaning up against the dorms, actually in cat form this time.
Hmm.
You have your torch.
We'll look over. Are they going to be okay?
Who's to say?
Faith.
My ass feels so empty.
I don't know anything about them.
I more meant so the place.
Oh, well, I mean, I wouldn't want to go back.
So you've been there.
Yep. Mentioned that earlier.
And you're not going to say what's in there?
No, not really.
Sigh.
Information doesn't come free, you know.
And then what would payment for information be?
Not just gonna
Shrugs. A lot of things. Food, cards, whatever.
Aw, you told him.
Cards.
Well, I mean, I do want to make sure that Nate can beat that punk that's coming down this weekend.
He's not a punk.
Shrug. Cat shrug.
Wait a minute.
Hmm?
Did she make Nate the beast stick?
Oh.
Did she give Nate the dust koala?
He does. God damn it.
She's a cat.
He does seem a lot better than. Well, either he was lucky, or he seemed better
He didn't
yesterday.
understand dust koala. He didn't. Ah! Sorry. Continue.
Food, cards, whatever.
Cards, or helping Nate, I'm guessing.
Well, I mean, I did just say that.
Well, didn't put it there directly.
I said I needed to beat that punk that's coming this weekend. And then you mentioned he wasn't a punk, and then I just kind of shrugged you off. Good times.
Yeah. Wonderful.
We'll look back on them with the kids.
5 seconds ago.
Don't you fucking ship him with a cat.
Oh no, well you already have children, man.
You're right, I do.
Now you're trying to get them to face the turmoil that is a divorce.
But yeah, if you don't have anything to pay, then, well, whatever. I know a lot more about this island than just that lab.
Well, that's good to know then. Payment gets a lot of information from you.
Well, it gets enough information from me. I can't give everything away.
Hmm.
I know what I'm doing with the golden egg witch.
You're gonna feed Nate?
Yes! That is exactly what I'm going to. God.
I mean, he'll take out some cards. I might have something he might like.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, depending or not if he could use them, they can summon beasts. Take out stray lambs.
She looks at the card as she looks at it. Anything else?
Yeah. Hold on. Where is it? Where are you?
The lab is where they secretly research stem cell research. That's not so bad. The scientists are cannibals and eat their mistakes.
Oh no! Since he loves a certain card so much, this might help it, well, come out easier.
She looks at Reload. She looks at Stray Lambs. She then looks back at you. Anything else? It's at this point I will tell you. 3 cards is what you have to pay her.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know that I'm not completely swindling you out of stuff.
Gotcha. And this.
She looks at the 3 magic cards you put down. She takes them into her hand. What do you want to know?
More about that building they're going to.
Animal Labs.
fuck?
Animal labs.
Animal labs. They don't really use it anymore. It's been abandoned for a couple of years now.
Then what's so dangerous about it?
They used to do all kinds of weird experiments in there.
Huh.
It's where I came from.
Knew it!
It's where the monkeys get. It's like.
So,
Oh.
crap.
You're right, Anthony. Holy shit.
Is there anything else you could tell me about it?
Well, no one really goes in there anymore except for one person, but I don't really know who they are. Again, I don't go in there I don't go near there that much anymore.
I see.
It's open a bit to the outside, so a lot of animals sometimes leave it. But most of the big ones have to stay in.
I
Big
see.
ones.
Then I'm gonna have to...
I think one of the big ones found him.
What happened?
The
Did
big
he
ones
die?
got him.
Everything makes so much sense now.
So are you telling me we're about to bring home some new pets?
You find Donkey Kong.
No, look at
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, again,
Look
if
at
you kind of scroll over the laboratory thing, you'll see.
Yeah, it's a laboratory.
What's the full thing say?
Abandoned slabs.
No, see what the entire thing says after you hover over it.
Oh, super animal learning lab. So we're just gonna boost Raw's skill by 30 or 40% with these. Or Slifer's skill. I'm fucking tired.
What?
I've been up since 2 in the morning. Fuck off! I got my.
I was
I was
expecting some chimera
color.
shit, to be honest, though I did expect that she
Oh.
came from the labs.
fucking chimeras, dude. I want to get a chimera to ride around. Like Island of Lost Dreams.
I mean, like, Full Metal Alchemist ones.
Tell Diddy
Oh.
Kong I said hi while you're there.
Oh, a Full Metal Alchemist. Oh, it depends. Are they rideable? They're probably
No.
ciphers anyway.
Nate's got
Oh.
some pretty good
Oh
cards to
god, we're
add to his
finally
deck.
getting that Donkey Kong RP we've been waiting for.
No one's ever wanted or asked for that.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I
Like I
have
said-
and do.
Can you believe that?
Finally, we get to see the origins of King K. Rool. The one eye that's bigger than the other. That was from a failed genetic experiment.
I thought it was because it was a fucking game, Will.
And the reason he cosplays is that his human mind was a cosplayer.
It turns out
So clearly
He
the
was
lowest
really-
rank of society.
he was just really, really into One Piece. That's
Oh
why
my-
he was a pirate.
Oh, god damn it.
So
He
we
found the
may,
One Piece.
just so the chat knows, we may have lost Toby, but I feel like that's perfectly fine because that revelation seems like a perfect place for us to end things off. Actually, seeing as it's
Yeah.
11 o'clock at night,
That's true. I have to go to.
the
So, let me
revelation
go-
there seems like it may be a good place for us to end things off for a bit. We didn't have a single duel today.
Yeah.
We'll make up for that tomorrow, definitely.
Oh god. Emerald,
I-
I don't know if you did that intentionally.
What? What do you do? We did what?
Edward, big brother.
Oh,
God.
Emerald. They'll
With
be
that
calling
being
me
said,
master.
With
not
that being said, all of you did get 15 duel points today.
yeah.
So go ahead and make sure that you guys put that down.
I
As
just
you
thought
guys
of
are
something
walking, you'll
sad.
get like some very slight shocks.
Guys, the reason Ed only wins 50% of the time is because 50% of him is missing. His brother was in the labs.
Okay, Will, it was fun, and then you made it Will.
I am sorry, and what did Will do this time?
What did he do?
I'm not sure if you're still in the actual tabletop, buddy.
Let me see. Yes, I am.
Okay. Well, either way, with the whole revelation of the oh, you know, that's where I'm from type of thing going on, we have decided that since it's about 11 o'clock, that's probably where we're gonna end things off.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
No, it's fine. You dropped at the
Cue
greatest
the
at the greatest
roundabout.
time.
I was gonna say I have him fucking run as soon as he said thank you. Like, need a dollar.
You're gonna start running after them?
Yes.
Oh no!
Holy shit!
Holy shit!
You start running. She just is holding the cards and she's just waving at you like goodbye.
She just salutes with the card. Later, nerd.
I have a torch and a rope. Just in case.
Dude, I just imagined a chimera, and he has this like skinny face and all that.
Also,
and he's
Blue,
like,
you can have the technical difficulties chibi anytime you need it. Oh god, you made me a technical difficulties chibi? Let me
Yes,
look.
he did.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
Where's it at?
In the dark.
In
It's
the dark?
another dark.
It's a bit up.
I just imagine a chimera.
Oh my god. It's so cute.
I just imagine a chimera going, life slacker.
Oh god.
Ew.
It starts eating magnets, and then Toby comes in with a rope and ties it off.
This is what happens to the expelled students.
It's like, ew, what is that? I'm gonna beat it with the crowbar.
My friends.
They call it the crawler. Crawler, you slacker slacker.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Look at
It's
this
just-
look
it's just-
at this
it's
technical
just like
difficulties chibi we
It
have,
is
guys.
adorable.
Look at
It's
it.
adorable.
He's
It looks
adorable. I'm putting it in a chat for everybody to see.
Yeah. But Will, the thing about Crowler would be they literally did nothing to him. It's just there.
Get your game on.
No, it's just him, and we
Oh,
assume
God.
he's a chimera. Face.
You would never beat the Jaden Chimera.
Is this
It's a,
pre or
it's a
post?
chimera
Is
that's
this
fused of all things, so it's a fusion of Crowler and
I'm
Jaden.
gonna post in the dark chat what I expect us to fight next game.
What the fuck is that?
Why that?
Wait, what is it?
They said
chimera
monkeys!
The chimera from Mother 3.
Oh my
That is a
god.
chimera.
They literally said monkeys!
Oh
yeah,
god. Baby.
That's
Oh,
the
God.
leader of the monkeys. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail.
Will, I need you to do this for me. Unironically, you need to kill yourself.
It's
No.
fine, guys. You're just gonna find some big animals in the labs.
And chimeras,
You guys are gonna have
look-
some big fun.
And there's gonna be a chimera that's just like Brooklyn Rage.
There we go.
Okay, next game.
We've already had the dueling monkey called Wheeler.
We find the banana horde and we see the motivation for the monkey.
I think we found the motivation to end this now.
It's actually just 5 monkeys. There's Donkey Kong, Diddy
No.
Kong,
No,
No.
we do not see this.
Mikey.
We do not see an evil bear of despair.
We see Monokuma. Ho ho!
I used my fucking rope. You use a crowbar. Beat him.
I'll hold him down, you go for the eyes.
So is this color? So is he color?
Nerd!
And we do that. And you just say, "Oh God, no, guys, it was just a joke." It's Monsieur Longer in a suit.
Keep going.
Everybody,
Quick, don't
please
stop.
stop beating me.
It's
I can't-
fine. There's
I
no
don't-
witnesses.
This
No,
is
it's
just a
Mr.
mascot
Alert.
for my part-time job.
No, it's like, oh, it's Monsieur Longer. Keep going.
Poo, 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 poo.
As
Longer,
as
it's just,
Mr.
there's
Longer's
nobody
like,
here
my
but us.
part-time job.
the
What, you work at a
monkeys.
restaurant where you have to be a mascot? No, I got a spread to spare or something. I don't know.
You're probably
I
back.
get
Poo,
paid
poo,
well.
poo, 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 poo.
Without
I get-
you here, no one.
Next
get
time
paid.
on DARP, Mickey ditches Magnus to take Alice on the obligatory beach episode.
You guys.
I mean, Mickey can't really go to the place since he doesn't know where it is.
I'm going to go pick him up.
No, it's fine. They're gonna go to the lake and get the orb.
Next time, Magnus enters the code and finds
And then
the Monokuma file.
and
How
then
do I
it's just,
shut the fucking door?
and then it's just like after you go and get the orb without Ed, Ed's just like, Mickey, that was our orb. That was the thing I told you about. How come we didn't go and get it, Mickey? We could have brought to spare.
If I can't have you, Mickey, then nobody can.
If I can't have you, Mickey, the hell this bitch is gonna have you.
Shoots her.
Look,
Turns
look,
out
Why are you
Anthony
telling me-
Yonder.
Telling me this, said, your father told you, didn't you? You don't have depression. You have despair serum in you.
And this is the part where I'm officially lost on this adventure.
Yeah, it
I don't
turns
know
out
what game we're in
we're
anymore.
secretly doing Danganronpa RP and not Yu-Gi-Oh.
That'd be fucked up.
Man, that would be fucking
Yeah,
amazing.
turns out I'm not actually Mikoto. I'm actually Gundam
I mean, it wouldn't be
Tanaka.
the first time I gave you guys a 180. I gave people a 180 on on an RP before.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. We went on an adventure. I mean, we didn't, but you had some people go on an adventure to a great place.
Don't
Man,
worry
the
about it.
Slice of Life RP was great.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was fantastic.
The Slice of Life
jealous.
RP, well, that was a great RP.
Oh yeah, it was.
Which one?
The one
Yes.
the one where Will died.
That was a good one.
And that's why it was the most fondly remembered.
I think he was the only one that died because the other two who was in it decided to be whores.
I mean, you know, whatever gets you out alive.
I mean, yeah, actually.
Remember when, in the other one, Anthony became just a horrible, horrible drunk teacher?
Oh,
Okay, so
yes,
if you
I was
see a
drunk.
regenerator, you know what I'm referring to. Run like hell. Oh God, Shay.
Matt cut out, and I heard him say jerk, and my dirty little mind ended
No.
with jerk someone off.
Why though?
Why though?
As
Wait,
sex
why-
saved.
Why in reference to me though? That's what I want to know, Will. I'm
Because-
sorry. Do you want to talk about it a little? You want to talk about how you actually think about me, you son of a bitch?
He wants you to jerk him off.
Anthony, it can never be.
You're goddamn right it can't ever be.
You have a drinking problem. I think it's finally time we come out and have this discussion with you. You're the one with the problem.
But isn't alcohol a solution?
Yeah,
What's the name of the
exactly.
Slice of Life RP you mentioned? It was a Slice of Life RP that I did at one point that might have turned into zombies. I'm just saying. It's just there might have been some zombies in it. It was
You guys are going on a
was
field trip knowing where you're going.
it was
worry about
it
it.
was something that was not ever put on any sort of video. Sorry guys.
Yeah.
Or written down, really.
God. that
Will
was- that was actually years
Will
ago.
decided to go down a ladder into a horde of zombies and thought it was a great idea and he died.
Kind of like what something with Magnus would do, except he
But
wouldn't. be
it's fine
suicidal.
because I had them make 3 characters, so he came back just as a different person. The first one definitely died though, definitely.
You know, I'm,
And he lost their only gun. That was the only gun they had, and he had it on him.
Asshole, Will.
Yeah, you know what? In hindsight, we lost the gun. I screwed people over. I did good.
you died.
That had to be like I think over 3 years ago now, because I remember I was at an anime con when you guys did that.
I died, but I took their hope with them.
That's not good. How did you say that?
And
was
then
good?
they
You
hoard
said it was
themselves
good.
out, and they were fine. Well,
It was good. Okay, remember, I'm one of the remnants of despair. I
Shut the fuck
identify.
up.
Yeah, this is the only RP I've ever streamed, guys. I am planning on doing more RPs in the future, especially once once this campaign of DARP is over. We're definitely going to continue doing stuff. But yeah, that one wasn't ever put on there. You need to make a playlist of streams, guys. I made a playlist of all the DARP streams. I did it. You guys asked for it, and I did it.
But they're all in shuffled order. You're gonna have to get it.
I did it though.
See,
I'm kidding. I think I'm kidding about that. Am I kidding?
They're not in shuffle.
suddenly,
Okay.
suddenly, I think it's very fitting that Makoto looks like Bakura because, of course, he's the one to betray us all.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
I mean, no. You're my
No.
friends.
Is there a reason why Toby's like, you know, maybe this isn't a
Okay,
good
since we're
idea.
thinking of creepy and terrifying things that could be in the lab, how about Reed Dad's Wall Masters? Oh God, Reed Dad's Wall Masters and Floor Masters.
Oh my.
What?
No.
Once
dead
DARP
hands!
is over in about 7 years. The first campaign of DARP actually I have planned out. We might be done with the first campaign by the end of the year.
Alright.
Wow.
Okay.
So 4 months.
That's pretty short for your
especially
game.
if we keep doing every week like this. I have planned really long games before, but our first campaign of Dark, which is, again, I say first campaign, meaning we can do more, might be done by the end of the year.
That's good. That's good.
But yes,
Now,
with
when you
that
say-
being said, guys, we have about maybe 5 minutes left before the stream is going to be completely over. If you guys have any more questions or comments, go ahead and put them down. That way we can see what goes on. I'm going to ask these guys if they have any quips about what happened today with them.
Miko's gonna kill us.
He's gonna get us killed.
Oh,
I really-
Hey! Because of the information I got, I'm gonna be able to save Ed.
Levy, you want me to put everything in a playlist? Though that's a lot of things.
Look, listen, that's true, but listen. Makoto's need to get laid is going to kill us all.
You gotta organize it.
His desperation for some before his pathetic life ends
Look,
the island.
Anthony, I know we joked about it before, but maybe
You're gonna give Mikoto information.
Ed gave you the talk. You know what that means.
yeah, and because of that, I'm saving Ed's life by making sure.
You just want
Will
to
you
get
live
laid
stream
in
that
the lake.
Digimon D&D game? I don't have a I'm not doing a Digimon D&D game. I'm pretty sure that that is going to be Crows. Whenever we're done with this first campaign of Nat 19, I think he's wanting to do like a little bit of a Digimon game in between that. I actually won't be a part of that. I don't think. I haven't talked to him about that.
But
So-
I will be playing
And
Agumon.
as
I'm not.
for the
I'm kidding.
Donkey Kong 64 RP,
Yeah, Donkey Kong
remember
64 RP win soon. I'm kidding.
No, Deco, I will make sure that's our next campaign.
I want to die already. Look, we'll
Man.
worry about the next campaign when we finish this one.
Yeah, we're gonna do Digimon, and I'm gonna be a Devimon.
We're not
And
gonna
it'll
do
be the
Digimon.
most legit Donkey Kong 64 RP. There's gonna be glitches everywhere.
Oh God, I've got the. Shay says she has the most. Shay says they got the most terrifying thing you'll find in the lab. Mara.
Oh no.
I'm ready to confront this and win.
Donkey Kong 64 in Kingdom Hearts. I am never doing another Kingdom Hearts game.
Oh, wow.
I might. I'm just playing around. Wait, Ed gave Makoto the talk. Does that mean there was a 50-50 chance that Ed was horribly wrong with all the information he gave to Makoto?
Well, it is Ed.
Yes. You know what? It has to be wrong. And now I'm off to sleep.
There's a
There you go.
50% chance that I was completely wrong about all the information I gave Mickey.
Okay, so I need to get gasoline.
Yep, that sounds right.
Oh my
You gotta do it
God.
big in Texas.
And you need what I heard as a rubber. Oh, like a rubber band? That'll work.
Oh.
I was thinking truck
better
tire,
not-
but that works too.
This better not have taken place in the dorm because
The
I would
truck
be.
tire may be a
dead.
bit too big.
I was thinking about this. Maybe we should have like some sort of happy medium. Then I know where the world's biggest giant rubber band ball is.
Once my brother
That'll
comes back to the
work.
Duel Academy, I'm leaving with him.
I'm gonna try and steal gas from the ship and use it on my own little
There's
boat.
a
and just go off
50%
somewhere.
chance I described
No,
it wrong. Oh God,
Yeah,
dang
Makoto
it! Summer
finally
Blade.
gets some though. He's like, "Let's go to your room, Alice. The walls are paper thin," and then she just leans in close and just says, "I want everyone to hear."
And, like, everyone's like scarred, but I'm like taking notes.
Scarred, you're
I didn't
taking
know-
notes. You just hear like beside your dorm, and you just hear knocking from Nate. There he goes, baby.
And then
I
you
didn't
see
think
Toby
folks
get out
would
there
point
with a
that-
crowbar. I'm gonna end this.
As
No.
as Nate got a group of slavers and they have popcorn listening in.
I'm
Actually, no, I'm gonna burn down the dorm.
Does a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Academy RP great with it talking about a crazy chick? Emerald, come on, man. Blue
Look,
Boy
it's
also. See, whenever I said she, Shay, I then immediately corrected with they.
Okay, for real, guys.
Blue Boy
I
also,
mean,
Magnus, you don't want to face Mara. You don't want to face Mara, Magnus.
Nobody wants to face Mara. You just don't win.
It's gonna be fine. except
Even
I
if you
need-
win,
I-
you don't win.
Yeah, I actually need to leave right now. So,
That's fine, dude.
Later, guys. It's been a blast.
Later, man.
Yeah. Bye.
See you in the dark abyss.
He doesn't have to go to any dark abyss.
I mean, work is a dark abyss of a sort.
He loses again.
There are things like Mara are much worse than Mara. Hey, Levy. Who is Mara? Don't look it up, Jerome.
Shin Megami Tensei. Just so you understand what we're talking about. Don't look
Jake.
it up, but look
Jake.
it up, but
Jake,
don't.
stop it.
Do you think
All right,
that's, like,
guys. It is 10. It is 11:10 at this point. How's everyone's duel points at now? That is something we can probably end the thing off with. What are your duel
30.
points at, guys?
I am now at 27.
Including the
Ah.
15 you just got.
Yeah.
I'm at
Because
30.
at the end of game, from donations from last week, we were at 12, or at least I was at 12.
Okay. Looks like Makoto, you need to spend your fucking duel points.
He never does.
Makoto, just spend
Both
them
of
on
them,
us.
both Makoto and Magnus need to spend their duel points.
Oh, I'm gonna spend my duel points. I told you in chat. In Skype.
You have 63.
Yeah, I'm getting a starter deck.
Another one?
Yeah, I told
Another
you.
one.
I
And
told
there's
you
another
last
one.
week.
I
Haven't
didn't.
you got
I
two?
don't remember. Either way, with that being said, guys, they have a lot. They have a lot of duel points. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. We enjoyed ourselves. If you have any questions, comments, complaints, and wisecracks, be sure to keep putting them in the comments below. And if you want to talk to us on a more regular basis, go ahead and go over to the Discord, which is linked right there that Levy just linked. Also, it is linked in the description if you'd like to go and do that. Thank you guys very much. I love the technical difficulties, Chibi. It's so great. I love he has a little wrench and hammer, and I'm just like, I don't fucking know how to do
It is
this.
pretty damn amazing. And now I'm like, I want a warrior red one for when I fuck up. Just a sword in my hand.
So just one to just put over everything you do?
Hey.
And everyone,
Hey,
I want
in that
you to-
last mission I was in,
You got shot.
I did everything alone. My team sucked.
I thought they were trained well, and you said they were gonna do their best, and I thought you liked them.
You know, I didn't say anything about liking them.
He just throws people under the bus when they're no longer useful to him.
They weren't useful at all. They literally died like within a second.
But yes,
That's
guys.
cold, man.
With all of that being said, we're gonna end things right here. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. We enjoyed ourselves. And until next time, guys. Like always. Later days. I almost said Shadow Hide You because that's what I said earlier whenever it was during the stream because it was a
Shadow
Halloween
Hide
thing
You.
and you know we're done with the Thieves Guild thing now and that really sucks. And later, guys.
Goodbye.